Good evening, greetings and salutations everybody, welcome back to Tomes and Tales RPG. We left the last episode with two new companions joining the Broken Few, Journey, Voyager's younger kobold sister, and Krixus, the satyr blood hunter from the Feywild, on a bit of a sabbatical to make some money on a nice little summer break away from all the chaos of his home realm.
The worst place to go for summer break is Miros.
The party helped intercept and destroy seemingly a mutated Muridane humanoid that was fused to a bit of plate mail that had rift glass embedded in its back, and it seems that this creature was not in fact mutated quote unquote naturally, but with augmentation. It seems this beast was made. In that scrap, Zoira, the cleric, was grievously injured, losing her leg to the crushing leap of the beast, the brew beast as I named it, and gave a scroll to Hugle, a compatriot of the same faith, saying, once you have completed your task, you may use this scroll to teleport back to the church in Hannafrace. And thus begins the next task, going to Like the Kelch and getting their artifact, which seemingly has the ability to break through the endless fog of the Deadlands to greater investigate what lies within its heart. And right now our party are onto the second day of their travel, so let's go back to where they are right now and find out what's happening in the spooky swamp and apparently zealous town. Yes?
Can you spell the name of that town?
Oh, I can spell it.
I will, during our little spooky thing on tonight's episode of Tomes and Tales.
A story from Tomes and Tales RPG.
You wake up into the early morning. Again, the air is super still, but as you progressively get a little bit further from the Deadlands, even with the one day, it's still there behind you, but you can feel where there's like little pockets of wind that are beginning to come back into your general perception. The sky is super grey, you know, the threat of storms always looming overhead. But the air is cold as we go towards the tail end of the year, where winter usually begins to set in. Zero, I dare say you'd probably be the first to awaken at this point, because you only take 4 hours and then you're up and kicking again. Would you have gone inside the tiny hut to sleep? Would you have just slept outside? What do you think?
Just outside.
So what's that look like, that morning routine, as you wake up after this first day of travel?
It's the usual. The sort of like the shoulder cape comes off because she's outside, and she's going to try to keep up the habit of maintaining the guns, making sure it's all reloaded, barrels clear, everything's good to go. But she does it as soon as she possibly can, because it does take her like heaps of time at the moment.
Yeah, so you're going to make, I believe we're making wisdom checks.
That's right.
So against your save DC for your gun abilities.
It's only a 6.
Only a 6?
Lucky.
Yeah, it's just getting it's still a little bit hard. You're confident that eventually you'll get back into that rhythm again, but just without the other arm, it's just proving too difficult in this point in time.
Yeah. And she will briefly for a moment just come into the hut, and she sort of wherever Hugle's sleeping, she just gently puts the potion down and goes back outside just to continue her watch until everybody starts to begin their day.
Who would be the next to awaken?
Krixus would be awake pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
He sleeps for necessity.
Yeah. When you awaken, the air inside is tense but silent. just the soft breath of everyone sleeping, and you realise that through the gap in the door you can still see Zero standing vigil outside the tiny hut.
I'll head outside. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Looks around for the Wanderer.
You can't see him.
Zero just goes, you look crazy. Can I just ask you a favor? Unless Zefaris brings it up, stop bringing it up.
Bringing what up? The Fae? And where she's from? I'll let her come to me then.
Probably for the best.
Is it a threat?
It wasn't, but do you want it to be?
Just asking.
I am not Zefaris, so you can tell me.
Tell you what.
We lack so many brick walls out here in the wilderness, and yet they still seem to find me.
There's not really a conversation to be had. It's more of a striking resemblance Zefaris has to some very unsavory changelings in the Fae.
What are they, shitheads, are they?
It's a bit more than that.
Homicidal murderers?
I'll beam it to you.
That's exactly, yes. Closer to homicidal murderers, yes. They once painted an entire building with blood.
Right.
The resemblance is uncanny. I don't know if it's related, but I don't know of too many changelings that look like that.
I mean, say that this is, what you think it is. Do you...
I don't mean harm. I don't, unless they plan to hurt me, but if they're not the changelings, if they're not them, then it doesn't matter.
They won't stomp on your toes unless you step on theirs.
Good to know.
As a side question, say that, what you are brewing up as an idea is factual. Why would Zefaris be here then?
That's a good question. From what I gather, they've been away from the Fae for so long they don't know how they got here. So the only way Zefaris would know or remember what happened is if they wanted to. And I think the fact they don't go back to the Fae says a lot about that.
Is it something that can be brought to them? Do they have to go back to the Fae to remember?
If it's an item that they're deeply connected to, perhaps, but in most cases, it is the best way to return to the Fae. But in saying that, I've never dealt with a Fae creature that's completely lost their memory, so I don't even know if going back to the Fae would repair what was lost. But if Zefaris wants to go back to the Fae, that is something I can assist with.
Interesting.
Hell, I think the Wanderer there might be able to assist as well. I do have a question about that. Is he tethered to you?
Define tethered.
Can he leave your side?
Of course he can. He just doesn't, because I'm such a hoot of a
with the
one.
ring?
Yes, yes.
Insight.
Oh, roll insight, roll deception or persuasion.
Fuck, I suck at this. Oh, that's diabolical. It's a 6.
Oh my, yeah, I rolled a natural 15. So.
What are you hiding? Or like, what are you conveying? Or trying to dance around, however you would word it.
It's almost become like, not a sore spot, maybe a tender spot, that Zero's become so used to the idea that the Wanderer is around because it's her husband, but when she has conversations like this, she's reminded, oh, he's just around because I made a silly little pact with him.
He's with me because he needs something.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, I'm in too deep. I really need to start digging my way out before I hit bedrock.
You don't need to say anything. I think I understand.
Right.
Just be careful. It's not the most trustworthy of people.
He has been a very good husband to me, I'll have you know.
That is very surprising, but if it works, it works.
And what exactly do you mean by that?
I could smell you from a mile away.
I'll have you know, I bathe every day.
That's
Just deodorant.
Yeah, a can shower.
Body spray.
No, axe.
Links Africa.
I think you and I both know what your reputation is in the Fae.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Act smug all you want, but I'll be civil. As long as you don't.
No, please. Tell me more.
Give me 1 second.
If you would like to. I just do hope you don't think poorly of me for my youth.
1 second. Let me just.
That's okay, I threw a lot of documents at you.
I think sometime during this time, Petunia wakes up, sees him having that conversation, goes, no, I'm gonna stay here.
Just cuddles back in.
Just stay. She sits up, but stays sitting next to Swaggle.
You notice a blue, mildly dog-shaped individual cuddled at the end of your bed. Because there's
Journey's the new dog.
Yes! We needed a new mascot.
Mostly, the Wanderer is an anomaly. Within the Fae, we have the Seelie and Unseelie, two of the biggest powers in the Fae. Either have their ups and downs. I'd say the Unseelie is probably the least savoury of the two. But the Wanderer doesn't choose sides. He has always been mischievous and just doing whatever he wants. But I guess the fact that he denies them both his allegiance is probably a good thing. Is definitely not the worst thing you can find in the Fae. Just untrustworthy.
Oh, look at you. You've done your research, haven't you?
Well, you've heard of me. I hunt things. I get information. It's my job.
Yes. Word of the butcher traveled quickly.
That's
I like it. It's spicy.
It's just Krixus here.
Well, whatever you are. Seems like you've made a nice little way for yourself.
My empty pockets would say the latter.
Well. Damn, I've never heard so much self-deprecating before. That's a new one for me.
I just wander and I kill creatures. Whatever gets food in my belly every night.
Do you need money?
No, I don't need money, but money pays for food and lodging, and that is generally a good thing. The reason I took the job with the cleric was for the money, and I was kind of forced into it as well, so there's that.
Right.
But now I'm stuck with you lot, and should be getting a better payout, hopefully. So that should be, I guess, will make it worth it, as long as this doesn't kill me.
Everything out here can kill you, boy.
Lots of things have tried.
I know. Look at that. Look at that scarred, handsome face of yours.
I was handsome once.
Yeah, I bet you were. I bet you were.
Yeah. Just
Well.
seen what happened to the werewolf that bit me.
Oh. Spicy.
Well, he got he won in the end. Look at me now.
You know what? Maybe I was too harsh. You are kind of funny.
You kind of have to be growing up in the Fae, don't you? It's a twisted place.
Yes. Yes, it is. Well then, I have things to attend to, dear. We shall be talking soon.
Yes, indeed.
Behave. At least try.
I don't know how.
I know. That's why I like you. You gotta get your chin, and then...
Krixus just puts his arms up and stretches, and then all you just hear is all his bones cracking. And
Does he light up like a glow stick?
yeah.
Yeah, does a crimson ride. But in time, everyone else awakens as well. So the entire party, you're all rested. The morning is cold. Krixus and Zero are already outside. What would we like to do, gang? There's another day of journey ahead. Fuck!
Just use travel.
Travel, thank you. I try to use nice words that sound big and make me sound smart.
We get to like the next arc, and Bailey's like, "Have you met my cousin Travel?"
And then it
If
gets
you
another
bring
one.
another character in with a word for movement as their name, I'm gonna fucking barf a lot.
Don't forget his second cousin, Adventure.
Have you met Quest?
A tribe called Quest.
Have you met Yonder?
Thither. And my cousin, Yon. Fuck, I hate you all. Everyone wakes up. Tiny hut goes down. Provisions are packed. Adventure awaits.
You just got this shadow because you're the one, like, calm individual. This one was spouting off all this crazy shit that Voyage has been up to. This one keeps threatening me with their life and their husband. This one,
He's sad.
they're just existing. I wiped dirt on their shirt before. It's just a hairy tiefling. So,
He was like just behind him now and he's sort of like wanting to sort of make up for the day before, but he's just, I don't know what to say.
Perpetually with your fruit in your mouth. I think for Petunia, it's very much like it's different, but kind of like having Matroya around again, and Mateo, like a bit of both of them, and something completely different. It's just like, I just want to look after again.
Some sort of maternal instinct coming back to the surface a little bit. Unless anyone has anything they would immediately like to do, the travel will begin. This next bit of travel, you can see where, again, because the pathways are so winding and bendy, you can see where there's huge forestation in the distance. You know, you're making your way towards the cut-off where the Deadlands will end and the rest of the forestation will begin. So over the course of that day, eventually you'll cross along the outer edge. I'm just looking at the map here. You'll cross along the outer edge of the Deadlands, and then by the next day you'll be at the final thing. So there's going to be another full day where you're walking along this huge foggy border, and I would like someone, just for funsies, because I think it's going to be fun, anyone who wishes to, can someone just roll a d20 for me?
Okay.
Okay.
14.
You push on. The crushing of like what bit of the earth beneath you is dry, crushing under your boots. Some of it's still a bit squelchy, like where deep pockets of water were hidden beneath the soil. And, pardon me, the entire time you walk perpendicular to this giant wall of fog, the sensation is so odd because you would think something of that caliber would just make a noise, but there's nothing. No even like breaking of, like, you know, all these trees around it are dead. The life's been sucked out of them, but you don't hear a creaking. You don't hear the cracking of falling of branches. It's just, everything in there feels so isolated. And it's just, it almost throws off your sense of direction and balance. because, you know, as adventurers, you utilize the terrain around you to help figure out where you're going, if you're fucking alive or dead, unconscious, dreaming, charmed. It's all become part of the course of your entire existence. And moving along this out of place entity, for lack of a better word, it leads this very intense feeling of not only dread but curiosity. You continue through the day, and at about 1:30 in the afternoon, you see an odd sight. You see a small little roadside camp with about six or seven bodies, you know, and these are all like, you see one of them's this, as you get closer, well actually rather before I describe, you see the roadside camp and you can see about 7 bodies working around. So there's like one carriage with 2 horses. There's a normal like fruit cart with 1 horse and these 7 bodies, definitely humanoids, like they're bilateral, they're sitting on 2 legs, 2 arms, etc. What do you want to do? You want to continue? Do you want to scope out? What's the vibe?
I'll use grim psychometry on the area to see if I can get sort of a history of what happened.
Yeah, sure. So grim psychometry gives you advantage on the history check, right?
So when making an intelligence check to recall information about the sinister or tragic history of an object you're touching, or your current location, you have advantage on the roll, yeah. So history, I think.
Sure, you can do that.
That was terrible. 13.
With a 13, you get something. You get a couple of flashes. Again, I think the first thing that hits into your brain is that vision you had about 2 days ago, or about a day ago rather, the day of the assault from the beast. The feeling of like that black veins, like these weird veins of like green, like moss and natural green, and then all of a sudden you just watch, and like almost like those hard cuts in horror movies, you know, where they do like the film cuts and it's like really erratic to disorientate you. You get the flashing of like those green, beautiful mossy green veins getting filled with like this black fucking ooze and goo that's like spreading through all these fucking veins. And then you get flashes of the road, and it's almost like a time lapse from a camera as you watch, as for like a couple of decades, the road has been carved into the side where you see carts and multitudes of people coming through. And there's been several instances of tragic history where people have been beset by more of those, you know, undead. The Rot Angel, that creature that you fought with Journey the day you met. And people just getting killed by, you know, roadmen. You know, people setting up on the side of the road, ambushing carts, ambushing wagons. Mercenaries turned into robbers. It just seems like all along the path here just seems to resonate danger. But the one thing you take away is still that sinking feeling of like an infection permeating the veins of this place. That's what I think you would get from that.
Should be careful. I have a feeling opportunists like to hang around this road. Just keep our eyes open.
Can I try for a perception check? Just to have a squiz at the people,
Yeah.
and like what they look like, what they're doing.
Yeah, like really hone
the
in, yeah.
vibes.
Vibe check.
Whoa,
Oh, nice.
27.
All units being vibed. You sit there for a minute and you just let yourself settle and you hone in. The one you see, the one that draws your attention the most is the one that's talking the loudest, like he's barking orders. Bald, tall, like 6'3", 6'4", very muscular, and he's covered from his throat up to like behind his ears, all down his chest. He's wearing, like, for this lack of a better term, a singlet with like trousers and boots in black barbed wire looking tribal tattoos from the top of his hands all the way up to his throat, and you would assume maybe down his body.
Yeah.
And he's barking orders, and it's just the general stuff. Oh, you know, we're going to set up the tent over here, you know, we're going to move some supplies out of the cart, check what's rotten, check what's bad. You see another, a couple of other, like, like there's this bugbear, and he's like got these like leather shoulder pads and kind of like just the things, and he's got pants. He's got this huge axe on his back, and he's kind of just like brooding around with these boxes. There's this young woman, very lean, agile, and she like you watch her, she like spirally climbs on top of the wagon and has like a eyepiece, and she's looking about, kind of just scouting the area around. At this point, very haphazardly, she doesn't seem to notice you immediately because you guys are much on a higher ridge. Yeah, it's just, and they're, I think, on 27. Yeah, you would notice, I think you would. The bugbear, no, because he doesn't have skin to see, because he's covered in fur, so you wouldn't. But I think you would see a couple more other individuals that all seem to have similar tattoos of some sort. Black, like briars, like thorns, barbed wire kind of vibes. So one dude has 2 rings on each forearm. The guy has them all over his body. You see the woman's got them like up the side, her sideburns behind her ears, and like 2 or 3 other dudes have got a couple as well. And they're just intermittently in different places. The bugbear doesn't seem to have one, but you would assume, maybe he's got one under his fucking fur, the fur's grown back, who knows. But it seems they're like part of a guild or some sort of gang or something of interconnecting group.
I mean, they don't seem to be actively malicious, but...
That's alright, if they are, we'll just shoot them.
It's worked in the past. Do you want to go say hello, or...?
Sorry, I'm trying to think of the words. Did you explain that they all looked like a guild?
Yeah, I probably would have just been reflecting all that information back.
Is there any of the same iconography as their tattoos on the cart?
Nah, just a normal wagon.
On that, the stuff that they have, the equipment, does it look like standard travel stuff? Are they leaning a bit more towards the like mercenary kind of direction?
It actually looks like supply crates. They're definitely, you can't read it, but you can see big black stamps across the side. It seems like they are moving freight. Possibly like a courier company.
It's a courier company.
Yeah, alright.
Can't hurt to see what's on the road. If they've come from the direction we're going.
They might know something.
Plus we can hold our own if something goes down.
I will defer to your wisdom.
Well, you're not the one to make this call.
Welcome. Let's do it. Come on.
Zora starts dragging her feet. Don't look so glum, dear.
I hate people.
You begin to move closer, and it's about, it's because you can see them because you're at the top of a hill.
Just before we do start going forward, you want to maybe be unseen just in case something goes down. Get the jump.
She just grabs her like little like side cape thing. I was about to call it a curtain.
The poncho, though, don't you?
The poncho.
Oh, that's right.
changed the drip.
That's right. I got a new fit. Oh yeah. You just see the hood go up, but then it pulls over, and it's like she turns into a ball of herself and she disappears.
It's almost like watching, because there's the hat and the poncho. Yeah, you throw the poncho around and it assimilates into just nothingness.
I need tumbleweed 0.
Wah wah wah.
As we start moving forward too, I'm going to look to the rest of you saying, hope someone's good at talking. And a couple of feathers will drop away.
And then Zep's just like, but she's gonna be bitchy in the direction that Hugle was. Being like, I don't know why you're deferring to my judgment.
You feel a kiss on cheek from the other direction.
I have by far the least experience outside of the fucking village.
I have a natural charm.
No,
Yes, Skye.
no, you don't.
Just as a side note, do we have like any trees or any
Intermittently, yeah.
I am going to, from the vantage point, just grab some like sturdy twigs, and I'm going to build myself a tripod to put the White Widow on, so I can fire her from a distance if needed.
I'm not going to make you roll for it because I feel like that's simple enough. You just find 2 branches and you jam them into the fucking ground, and they just as long as the gun's on top, it's going to hold the weight to keep the barrel down.
Yeah.
So you can do that. So you basically, even though you're invisible, it's you just hoofing it with one arm, dragging these two sticks. Like, and he's like, that's it, do it, feel the burn. Now the rest of the group, yes.
You seem just as chatty as him. Do you want to go find your people? Your friends?
Would you like to be seen or would you like to disappear?
I'm out of 3,000.
That's what I thought.
Alright,
Just backflips
goodbye!
into the bush.
Tumbleweed!
And you're invisible.
It's like another tumbleweed. It runs in the family.
I would say I've probably got the most world experience in this group.
That's a very bold claim.
That is a very bold claim.
There's 3 of us left!
I mean, between the three, probably.
Yeah!
Have I seen the tattoo at this point?
To be honest, it's probably the best 3 to be
Alright.
left with.
At this point, you are all 3 of you are the 3 left that are not invisible. Peace out. You can see. And it is very much a full blackout style thorny bramble.
Would I have seen
Pat
this at
will
all?
be following you though.
Roll a history check.
He's my comfort at the moment.
Yeah.
Fucking partner left me, bitch.
No, not 4.
There's so many of those designs get recycled in and out. You've seen fucking hundreds of them. And in your age, it's just fallen to the wayside a bit.
In my small adventures through this country so far, can I also make a history check?
I'm gonna tell you, you haven't been here long enough.
Okay,
And
fair
you definitely, I know for a fact, wouldn't have seen this before.
Okay.
So it wouldn't matter. You get closer, and there's a moment where you hear that as the woman that was on top, it seems to be half elven, her ears aren't as long. She whistles, and the attention is drawn to a halfling, a kobold, and a satyr walking up the street.
They walk so
That's the
far.
only
Not a bad joke.
I don't even know what information we're looking for.
I don't know
While
either.
approaching,
Yes.
I would like to very specifically pull out a white hanky and hold up the loot.
Oh my god. The kobold's
see-
not talking.
So by this point, the
I guess
invisible
this is
trio, you guys are moving perpendicular to the group. So they're walking up the road, drawing the attention of you guys as stealthing around the
I'm in
sides.
the middle.
Kind of vibe, I'm assuming.
No, I've taken perch.
Oh, so
vantage point.
How
yeah.
far away would you be?
Enough for my range,
Within the
which is
detective
definitely
range.
more than enough for the White
yeah.
Widow.
Well,
that's like
that's
600.
what I need to know as far as distance, because there's
Yeah,
particular
that's what I
things.
said before, is that I'm taking perch.
Yeah, sorry, let me
How far
rephrase the
from
question.
the-
What is the range on the White Widow so I can get an idea
It's
of how
like
far
600.
you're looking? 600? Really?
That's what a longbow
I
is.
haven't looked at it in a while.
It's a sniper.
It's like a ship cannon with a stick on it.
Actually, it's 800.
That makes more
Yeah.
sense
I'm with the group.
because I maintain longbows are 600.
Like, you can feel like my hand sort of just on your back, so sort of just, I'm still with you guys. I'm just there in case something goes down to be a bit of a shock.
The big tattooed gentleman with like the full body tattoos of his brambles kind of like drops the crate that he's on, and he goes, "Oh well, mate, how can I help?"
Oh, just passing through the area. What are you guys up to over here? Seems like an awkward place to be pulling out to trade load.
Why did we look?
Why are they talking?
You're letting the bard talk. It's actually the best thing you can do.
He goes, "Oh, we got picked up by some Joe schmuck to move some fucking spices from the Golden City. They wanted to go down south to the fucking shithole. And, you know, that huge fucking storm rolled in a couple of days ago, and we're just worried about the overall quality. So we pull over, see what gets damaged, you know, write it down, let them know so they can pay out their fuck up."
Fair enough. Well, me and my friends here, we're actually heading in. Which direction are we heading in?
We're on the way to a town called Lichtercouch. Have you heard of it? Have you been there recently, perchance?
"Oh. You call that town, didn't you?" And you see the orange goes, "Yeah, lots of people in white robes walk around. Real religious-y types. They didn't look too fondly on a bunch of tattooed no-do-gooders."
Oh, that bodes well.
"Well, look, if it makes you feel any better, you definitely look much more approachable than we do. So we're but simple courtiers, you know."
Of course.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, go for it. On the big fella or the woman?
The one who just said their careers, to make sure that that's factual.
I would
both
say
of
I
those.
would be reading that as well, so if I can give...
You can, yeah, sure.
I'm gonna keep talking.
Just a slight tap on the shoulder.
Yeah,
Was that advantage, you say?
yeah.
Do it.
It was.
Yep. Also, you're within 30 feet of me, so if you need to, you can
That
reroll
was
your
a
ones.
natural one.
Reroll your one, baby.
Yeah, and then you still have another roll as well, because you're bandaged.
Impervious to failure.
Natural 20.
Boys.
So it's a 23.
I mean, the way they're operating, they are definitely giving some care to the products at hand. So it seems they definitely are couriers. But it's the little things. A dagger here, the axe on the bugbear's back, the calluses on the knuckles. They definitely pick up some other work. It seems that they are, right now, being paid to be couriers.
Right.
Oh. Hey,
They're not
did
an
you,
active threat to us right now.
Not that you can tell.
have you encountered anything along the road? Anything particularly unsavory from the fogs?
Oh, no. You get the fucking odd vulture that tends to follow you. You know, they want to pick up whatever scrap gets left behind, but other than that, it's not
Carrying
been
the
too
crush.
bad. Well, thankfully, it's not been too bad as of late. But, you know, we've got to go that way. You've come from that direction. Is there anything we need to know about, or?
Just keep your eyes up. There's been some weird happenings with the fogs. Things coming out of it, so just be aware of that along your travels.
You hear that, Tiny? You might get to bash something. You hear the bugbear? You be.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I guess we'll keep moving then. Well met.
Well, mate.
Good luck in your travels.
Before we head off, was there anything on the path? Vice versa. You just said you came from that way. You just described the town.
Yeah. That's honestly about it. Thankfully, we haven't had any trouble. It's not all the time, but these last couple of days, not too bad.
Fair enough. I want to make another insight check.
You can if you want.
That is a 21.
Yeah, he's not lying.
Alright, good.
You know, they luckily they just had a good streak these last couple of days. By the rain, obviously, the fucking huge storm. But they've had a pretty good run.
Fair enough. So we keep moving?
One second. Sorry, my phone's having a spaz.
It's okay, take your time. We're in no rush.
I just need to know if I have a spell prepared.
Actually, while you
I
look
don't.
that
It's
up.
okay. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
you don't have it prepared?
Oh, I do. I'm so sorry. I just lied to you.
You okay?
Filthy liar.
Pants on fire.
While we're still here, I'm going to use sending because we don't have to talk while using it. And it'll just be a sending to Swaggle. And it'll just be is there anything you want to ask them before we go? I've ran out of questions.
I think so. They seem on the up and up to me. I say we just keep pushing through.
You'll begin to move.
Yep.
As you begin to wander, Zero, you see the three specks on the horizon of your companion today from the distance. And you feel that presence over your ear. And he goes,
Take that shot.
get closer. I want to see the bald one.
You're right. Zero does that. She disassembles her little tripod.
Just kicks the fucking sticks over. Minecraft.
But she'll keep the White Widow.
Yeah, sure.
And she will get closer.
You get closer, hugging a little bit of that tree line because your invisibility makes you impervious to sight, but the sound you kind of want to be further away. You get closer. The bald man comes into view, and then the half-elven woman, the other humanoids with these bramble tattoos. There is an intense feeling on the back of your neck as he squeezes. You can feel the squeeze on the one in your neck, and he goes, "The bald one, kill him. Kill him now."
100% knew this as soon as you said this.
So did Jorja.
Throw cocks it into her shoulder and fires at the bald man. And because she's obviously fired, it's like the kickback from the White Widow does like a cloud of smoke, and all of a
So
sudden
you don't even
ability-
argue. You just pull the trigger.
I don't even argue.
You just trust him.
100%.
Fuck. And you watch where you hear the click and it instantly triggers your like canine fucking senses.
As soon as I heard that, I would start drawing my swords.
Well, here's the thing. Click, instantly your ears go down. The two trees, because they're rotted and old, the White Widow's got the fucking kickback of a tank, right? Mm-hmm. You guys watch as the bald man turns and his head just isn't there anymore. Silence in the camp.
How far gone are we?
So here's the crowd. You're about 30 feet out. The rest of the party are there. But wait. His companions. They look to where the gunshot came through the trees. They look down to the smoking, headless body, and you can see a little bit of the spine left over and what was probably his lungs and his esophagus at some point. It's almost... The bullet didn't go through him and then his head exploded. It was the concussive force around the bullet that tore the head away. The bullet fucking killed someone else about 18 miles away. Just some random farmer. I sure hope my beans are gone. He's fucking dead, right? They all, and you just all get this, they all tick their heads up like they've heard something and then just begin packing the carts away. They're not stopping. They don't acknowledge you. They don't say a word. They don't even look at you.
Zero waits for further instructions, but if that's the only person he wanted dead, she just tucks under, ejects the shell, and then we'll just keep walking. If that's the only person.
What's in the crate?
What the fuck was that?
What's in the crate?
What the fuck was with that reaction? They just...
What's in the crates?
Yeah, that's strange.
Everything that happens that I want it to happen is happening.
Krixus is just standing there with his swords out, like, they're not gonna fight?
Petunia just kind of like reached behind to where Hugle's hand was on her back and is kind of like holding his arm for the anchor point. It's like, something's not right there, even something that...
Should we... I think if they're not gonna fight, they will start fighting as soon as we look at those crates.
Something's in those crates.
Does she get any further instruction?
You hear a very sharp. It's definitely a word, but not. No, what are your languages that you speak? Sorry, remind me.
That's such a good question.
I'll tell you momentarily.
It is just common and elvish.
It seems he lets out an expletive in a language you don't understand, and goes, I fucking hate when he does that. Normally he only puts one of those little fuckers out in the field and he takes fucking 7 of them. Fuck, I should eat that fucking head. Fuck!
Tell me more.
Keep going, I'll tell you later.
So she does that, she just tucks it in, ejects the shell, and then just keeps walking back to, like, towards where the party was
Your
going.
invisibility be gone, right?
Yeah.
So when you get close enough, Hugle who's staying invisible. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Holding up my end of the bargain.
Why did they just kept, like, nothing?
So we could talk about it when we're a bit further away, maybe.
Are we leaving? Are we letting them go? Are we leaving it?
You know, I want to know more, but it's not our fight.
I mean, she just blew that guy's head off.
Yeah, I think it might be her fight.
Yeah, first of all, what the fuck? None of them reacted?
Look, that doesn't make me particularly comfortable, but...
Are you sure you don't want me to shoot anymore?
Is this what your crew does? They just go around murdering random people?
You get that voice.
Some of them.
I don't...
You get the voice in the back of your
I
head.
actually can't answer that one.
You get the voice in the back of your head. He goes, there's no fucking point. Normally if you get the leader, he had a fucking line open this whole time. That sneaky little cunt. Ooh.
Do we need to deal with them further?
Oh, fucking let them go. They're not worth it.
Are you hearing this, or is this just in...
That's just a 0.
Want to give us a little bit more information here? Because none of this feels right.
She'll then just cock the gun up to another one. Do you want us to continue then?
You're a fight. You make the call here.
She'll lower it. I think he was testing the waters to see what would happen, and nothing happened. So, he seems displeased with this outcome. Lest he does not want me to do anything else.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm just gonna start walking.
Keep moving on.
Apparently I will be told more later.
I wouldn't count on that.
I would.
Hugle will drop his invisibility.
You always get knocked into by the bugbear. Oh, sorry.
Are we still like in the middle of the group?
You're catching up, you know what I mean?
Oh no, I stayed.
Oh, that's right, because you were behind them, so no, you're out, yeah. Ignore that.
And there's like a visible look of concern directed at you.
It's mirrored on Petunia's face.
There's almost a hint of the reminder of how he looked at you when you killed the bird very early on in just the what seems like unnecessary, causeless, like no need to death for the sake of it. Like
It always starts with an animal.
Inspiration. What about Zefaris? Hiding away in the bushes.
It would have definitely been one of those things when heard the shot, saw what happened, then noticed that no one did anything, and it's just kind of like, what the fuck sort of moment. I would like to look in the crates.
Oh, while you're invisible?
Yeah.
Make a first, it'll be stealth and then sleight of hand.
Okay. I'll just roll them both. At the
But
same
like
time.
stealth.
Advantage, 'cause you're-
Oh, stealth with advantage because you're invisible?
Yeah. Amazing. That is a 24.
What do you know about Wednesday now?
And then sleight of hand, you said.
Yes.
That is a dirty 20.
Delightful.
You hug low to the ground and you make a point to step when you see someone else step, so your footfalls are covered by their movement, especially the bugbear. He's fucking perfect for this. You're just like, yep, keep on walking, big boy. That's perfect. Attaboy. Nice big steps. And you get up to one of the crates that's been seemingly been ignored. And you're like, oh, fuck, alright. Get your dagger in, just little nail. Squeeze it open. And you peek inside and there's a bit of a stagnant smell that comes out. It's obviously been sitting in there for a while. Possibly the smell of still water. Some water seems to have seeped through. It is loaded with jars of spice, vegetables, some rotting fruit. That's it.
Is there anything like underneath all of that?
If you want to sift through, you can. If you sift through right to the bottom, it's straw. It's just straw. The crates were just loaded with veggies and spices.
I figured that would be the case.
Have they got like a carriage or anything like that?
There's a big cloth wagon and then a small like, you know, one mule kind of wagon.
Is there anyone in the clothed one?
Make a perception check.
Natural 19 on the dice, so 28.
You shift around because a lot of those cloth wagons have you know, it's like the oval kind of door at the back and then obviously the flaps at the front where people can talk in and out. There's people inside. The ones at the back are open and you can see like this little like gnome, like young, probably like in his 40s, you know, young by gnome standards. He looks to be like 400 years old, but he's like in his 40s and you find he's just he's got a bit of parchment. He's just kind of going through some of like it seems like a lot of like fine goods are in here. So like a lot more glass stuff, possibly like jewelry kind of based shit. Anything that's more expensive that needs to be carefully watched at all times. And obviously some of the other crates of food are also in there as well. But yeah, he's just got this little inventory sheet and he seems to be ticking off. He doesn't seem to have acknowledged the gunshot and or possibly the complete deletion of his friend's head.
Can I like sneak in and just look over his shoulder and just read the list just to see if there's anything and see if there's any thieves' cant written down possibly?
Chips and salsa.
Any chips and salsa?
I'll rope it in as part of that perception check. You peek over his shoulder and thankfully it's easy. You can just stand at normal height and when he does his little lap around you, you can just read over it because he's so tiny, even standing on this carriage. And it is a very well spread out, itemized list of foods, both perishable and non-perishable by their standards. Some ores, some metal, like ores and metals, and a receipt of like proof of down payment, this and that. It seems to all be in order. There seems to be a legitimate courier transaction that has happened. There you go.
I'll catch up to the party.
Mm-hmm.
How long does invisibility last?
10 minutes, an hour.
An hour?
When I do get back to the party, still invisible, I had a look through some of the crates. And everything seems normal there. I even looked over, not really looked over, just looked at a gnome's list. He was going through everything. Nothing's out of order. It seems honest, so whatever that
makes even less sense.
It's kind of suspicious that, someone died. But obviously there's something else going on that we don't know. And only the Wanderer does, and Zero, so...
Why do I feel like we're the assholes?
Well, somebody died.
Can I make a
by our
request?
hands? Well, probably that.
For a possible short in the future of the Don't Be Suspicious meme with the Wanderer's head and Zero.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
We'll do it.
Are we going to keep walking?
Yeah.
Alright. C'est la vie.
You continue on, and eventually it gets to about like 6, 7 o'clock at night, and it's time to make camp. At this point, the air seems to be thick with tension, though. So I'll turn it over to you guys. What happens? Because something will happen at some point.
That was fucking insanity.
The shot, it was a good one, wasn't it?
I don't even know. Do you even have to hit the target with that thing, or does it just blow everything apart?
Do you want to
Aim
find
bots.
out?
How was my head still on? I was fucking close.
We find close enough, it's quite a show.
Krixus just has a consistent ringing in one ear.
That's always been there.
Oh wow!
Ever since the Hydra.
Oh yeah, Drew.
Hugle sort of has been staying very quiet and will go off and make a little altar of his own and sort of just be praying.
Yeah, next time can you give us a warning that...
I don't need to give you a warning when I'm going to do my job.
yeah, well, I mean, if we had have gotten into a fight, it would have been nice to know it was coming.
Didn't you say you were some fancy hunter prepared for anything?
It's different. Monsters don't have guns. They can shoot from a long way away.
Neither did they. So you would have been fine. What were they going to do? Throw rotten fruit at you?
Yeah, that's gross.
You're right, it is a bit nasty.
Good chat. You son of a bitch.
Crazy. Are we setting up camp for the night?
Yes, we are.
Going back in my non-existent rocking chair.
What am I going to do? Hear me out. Can I turn a log into a rocking chair using polymorph?
No!
I've got druidcraft. Surely
we could do this. I'm sick of her sitting there on her invisible rocking chair.
The most stretched. Like, we asked them some rooms for sure, but.
Using polymorph, my golly.
Oh, I'm funny.
Fuck.
I'll allow
Until you
druidcraft.
win.
I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
I need to word this.
Oh,
properly.
thank you.
Sound good.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab something
helps.
out of my
does,
pack, and to everyone else, it just looks like a rod. It doesn't look very interesting at all.
Oh, mate, you should have asked for some privacy before you got that out.
He's pulling his rod out.
I was gonna say, I just grabbed my rod out.
It's the immovable dildo.
And I'm gonna cast Detect Evil and Good and see if there's anything weird around where we're setting up camp.
Is that the Rod of Alertness? Mm-hmm. Yes. You kind of put it down to the ground, hold your hand on top, and you can feel that it's like the magic kind of spreads out. Because it's reading the language of evil and good, it's real peculiar.
So it's for the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Yeah.
The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by a 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of water dirt.
What's wicked about that is so obviously if everyone's encircled in the encampment, it shoots out. There's a little faint ping of Fae from the halflings due to the nature of like where they come from, because like their village has a deep connection to the Fae from ages past, right? Zefaris resonates nothing, but 0 resonates a really big fucking ping of Fae.
That's fucking weird. I mean, not really from 0, but Zefaris. Mental note.
Bring out my book. But yeah, Zefaris seems to resonate nothing.
Down the wrong hole.
You get a few pings, I reckon, of consecrated items on Hugle for like.
Oh yeah, they're definitely the idea of consecrations, holy magic items. Yeah.
What I was mostly looking for were creatures outside of this group that.
No, currently no.
Okay. Seems we are alone.
You hear the Wanderer reach into your mind again, 0, and go. Do you want to funnel the information, or do you want me to just come out and tell them? You act as like my little portal.
Tell me first.
Those tattoos denote an organization from my home. Fucking Micah. There is a gentleman, if you want to call him that, called Blackhorn. He's a forest folk. Sylvan lineage that mixes in with Fey elves. They become something different. He kind of skyrocketed to power through some nasty little toys he seemed to discover deep within the realms of the Fae that not even I knew about, and I know nearly fucking everything about shit that makes chaos. Brought together a legion of Fawn and became a premier military power. Tries to ingratiate himself with the King in the Shadows and the Fae, the ruler of the Unseelie. Him and I had a bit of a disagreement. So I did the one thing I was good at. I snuck into his house, destroyed all his toys, took something he needed, and now this stupid cunt can't come back here whenever he fucking pleases anymore. But, ever since then, occasionally some of his little lackeys will come about with all those black bramble tattoos. And 9 times out of 10, I'll get them before they can get me. I thought it was more fun to you to do it. You already had the gun out, so why not? But it seems now they know something's up. It seems after you revealed yourself, they had some sort of key. I think he's onto me. I think he's gonna want his little fucking crown back.
And you obviously have that on your person.
It's with me. Where I am, really.
I'm hurt. You're not here really?
Whenever you call to me, I can apparate, but I'm actually back with my card.
Right.
I can't just decide to ruin your life and then be happy. I need to fuck with everybody. I just sold an old man some beans and it just ate his entire house, crushed him and his wife inside.
He's been cheating on you this whole time.
It's a one-sided
I am your only Pookie, I promise.
Wait, he's your only Pookie. Is there anything about you?
Oh, rephrase that.
So, the crown is in your cart, is it?
Somewhere. I have to go down about 7 hallways, 3 doors, and 1 hatch to get to it, but it's in there.
Is your cart in a safe spot currently?
Hidden away under a veil.
A veil that he can see through?
He could probably see through it if he was actually here, but because I have his crown, he can't. Silly fucker.
Do you think that he just has these people here on autopilot until he needs them? That was quite the odd reaction. That's not what I'm used to.
It had me concerned as well, but it seems that I think when you revealed yourself, the ping of magic might have been a bit hot. And perhaps one of them had the capability to detect, so I do not know what his power levels are at this point. All I know is that when you have someone under your patronage in our line of work, you can use their eyes whenever you please, but the fact that he was using all 7 of their sets of eyeballs means that he's really fucking mad about it.
Do you reckon he will send them after us?
Not that lot. But now that he knows we're about, he'll send somebody. And probably sooner rather than later.
Somebody more suitable for the challenge.
Yeah, we'll see.
I like a game of cat and mouse. I need to get this arm fixed though before that happens.
I don't think you're gonna have enough time, my love.
Well, we need to figure something out. What about a trade? Temporary. For me at least. If you can lend me something of yours, perhaps an arm until I get a more permanent solution, I can maybe give you something in return.
And what oh what, besides your hand in marriage, could you possibly offer me now?
What does a mischievous archfey like you gain? What do you want to gain? I mean, I can give you my time. I have nothing but hundreds of years of it if you want to shave some of that off. Like demons do, or have my unwavering devotion like the gods do? What is it that an archfey that is full of mystery and mischievousness would want?
If you want my help, more so than you already have, I've given you a gun. I've given you abilities that you can use through your gun. I even reloaded the gun for you.
You did. That was very nice. Thank you for doing that.
If you want me to give you an arm,
Just temporarily.
I want you to go to the Feywild and put one of those bullets through that antlered cunt's big fucking forehead.
It is done.
You're easy to convince. I don't think the rest of your companions so much so.
Who says I'd be taking them? We'll see what happens.
Brave, kind of hot, but stupid.
Stop it.
I can see why Sarah went for you. You would have been an absolute spicy minx.
Who says I'm still not? No, you're right. I have lost my touch. I'm quite dull now. That's besides the point. Regardless of who I bring, I won't be silly about it. Agreeing to the job means that I'm going to do it well. They don't call me Zero for nothing.
You'll have to tack on an extra moniker if that's the case. Zero rule for error. If you go, I can show you the way. There is a back passage through the Shadowfell. You'd be getting 2 holiday destinations for one. You go to your friends, you ask them to go with you. If they say no, but you decide you want to go, I will give you an arm, and you can walk into hell by yourself. If you decide to change your mind, then you get no arm. What the fuck do I care? I'm sure your silly little fucking wizard friend will just build you one anyway.
Well, I want the arm now. I need it now.
If this is what you want, we deal with the repercussions of what Blackhorn sends next, and then you will be on your way. I will collect you, you will leave, and you will do what I need you to do. There is no telling how long you will be gone. There is no telling what might happen.
But I get the arm now, and I get to help my friends now with what they need.
Yes, you get the fucking arm now.
Yes, that's all yes, then I will do that.
For Christ's sake, woman.
Yes, just sweep me off in your evil, dreaded fucking Fey carriage off into the fucking Fey sunset to deal with your shithead fucking dick comparison fucking nemesis from the fucking great beyond fucking black thorn in your side fucking...
It's one of these, like, he materializes out from behind a tree like this. Huh. I don't know if I want to be turned away or turned on. I've learned something about myself.
I will do the job. As long as I get what I need. No bullshit. I know you Faye like to bullshit. It's not bullshit. I get the arm. I help my friends. I don't be so fucking useless. And then I go and I kill this wanker. Your enemy is my enemy. In sickness and in health and in bullshittery.
You're pulled in a spin into his long arms and kind of like, very whoosh, slow motion, like your poncho kind of flows out.
everyone seeing this? Look at this magic.
Do you think you would allow him to reveal this whole interaction in this moment for the rest of the party to see as you make camp?
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's when he pulls you in, there's a sudden whoosh of leaves, and then you see the Wanderer with Zero bow down over, like in one of his like really long fucking arms, and he goes, "Last chance to back out." And as you're in your dip, like mid dip,
You wish.
his long tongue comes out and leaks from about here up your neck, and then there's a tap on your forehead as you feel the burning of a branding seal, like on your forehead. Even though you know it's not there, you know it's like he now holds sway over your soul. Once again, you have
Take me.
made another deal, which means you are now subservient to somebody else when he decides.
Double deal.
You all watch in this moment. I need to change the music for this bit.
I just sent you a message.
Hang on, bitch, I'm busy. I'm making art.
It's relevant.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Because it's not relevant to this campaign, right?
Oh, it could be used for right now. For what you're about to do.
Send me a message.
Yeah. You guys collude, yes.
Snack break, talk amongst yourselves.
Packed to
We'll cut this
electric
out.
boogaloo. Yes.
Oh, no, if
Can we
we
just
just haven't
take a
cut out, I was
fiver?
gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't
Do you want people to go and
Yeah.
pee and do whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
Just imagine
Oh, you
we're
that, it's
just
easy for me to say
sitting
this,
there
I
waiting
think.
for her to say
Fiver,
something.
let's
and we're
go.
just like,
Oh, wait.
and it's just been like, oh, she's
Well,
quiet
not
the whole
break.
time.
Yeah, no.
She finally learned to talk in her head.
Yes.
Yeah, go line up for the urinal.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. I know, I'm sorry.
Woman, you and this man. I put Alexander Ward in front of you and you just eat him up.
Look, that whole thing with I'll have a hand, and then in exchange I'll give you a crisp hand job with it.
That would be a good thing to say.
Sorry.
Packed to electric boogaloo. We never learn.
This is my
In
permit.
the hand and it goes numb.
No, but if Zero used it,
I'll throw my head on the ground.
Hold on. Hold on. I got my phone. I feel
Oh,
like
no, isn't there a photo for this?
this is no, this needs to be a. Hold on, I can't fucking get me phone.
This is going on our Instagram and our YouTube for sure.
Yeah.
We've got to.
One second, it's loading really slowly.
Yeah, we'll blur out the word fucker and just put the photo on the thing.
Should I make it like
Do it bold. My phone is shit quality, babe. I need.
Oh, he's a texter.
Yes.
Who put their fucking receiver back in the booth? One of you did. No.
I just.
No idea. Yeah, that's good shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, go and see your son after his resurrection. No, go die in the Feywild. Our priorities are crazy.
I like it, but it's not the theme I'm going for.
Cool. I just know
I come back!
with face up and I'm like,
Oh,
Take me to dinner first. Fuck.
There we go. Hold on, she's taking her sweet old time.
Yes, please.
A Fanta.
I love that.
Water, please, sir.
That's perfect.
Actually, I'm really loving the palette I have for Petunia tonight. I
I
didn't like the last one, but
had to think, I was like, what's a weirdly off-putting romantic way that he would brand you for a deal?
That was
Like,
that was
tongue
uncomfy. It's true. That was like an episode.
I'm
of
okay,
Food
thank you
Wars.
though.
Krixus is gonna feel a kind of way about this.
I already stole from you. Thank you, Seb.
Sorry.
You're not a fan?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
The lick and go away, did you say?
Reminds me of Venom from
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Movie
He's
3.
giving me
When he's dancing with the old lady.
No, I was going back to
What's
Tobey
the guy
Maguire.
from
Oh, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man!
The OG Spider-Man.
The real Spider-Man.
The real Spider-Man.
Yes.
I found my
Ara
He's one of my.
Ara,
He's
yeah.
probably my least
I
favorite.
realised that
When
was
I look
very
at it
similar when I
properly,
designed the
however, it's the real
character.
Spider-Man.
It is the real
But
Spider-Man.
I was inspired by the Slender. I was inspired by the Slender Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. Babadook.
Getting a similar vibe, not as creepy though. Not as I
No.
He's not meant to be as creepy, he's meant to just be cheeky.
Babadook for sure.
Wanderer.
Babadook has been interpreted as a gay icon, and I find that incredibly funny.
That's crazy.
No. You want to hear one of the most cooked takes that I found when I was doing research for an assignment back in high school? Is some people viewed the Babadook as an allegory for gay men in suburban Adelaide. Which fuck? I don't understand how the fuck they did it.
Some people can make a real long stretch.
It was absolutely fucking hilarious, but on the same website I found the best GIF, which was just a little devil face with a rainbow flashing on it.
Oh, I've got a fidget toy that I'm gonna buy one for the both of you, especially you for university. You're gonna fucking love it, and your friends are gonna hate it.
Love that for me. My friends have to put up with a lot. You just know, because we got uni again tomorrow, I'm gonna get him like, Toby, you don't understand. He's like, what happened? I'm like, we played yesterday, and he's like, oh god.
You.
Hang on, all the mics running properly again.
Oh, yeah, I think it was my receiver. I'm dumb as fuck.
Look at you blaming everybody else.
It happens a lot.
Penis. Let's cook.
I feel
He disappears into the swirl of like blackness and stuff, but at this point being made material and then disappearing to where you know apparently his card is off somewhere else. You instantly keel over because this shooting pain, it's almost like you've fucking been struck by lightning from your left shoulder through your body. You begin to ache, and no matter how hard you fight it, you cannot contain the scream of pain that comes out because you can feel the bone in your arm beginning to grow, and it pierces out the leftover stump of flesh. And as you guys watch, as the buttoned up sleeve, like very war veteran, where they tuck the sleeve up, it begins to it unfurls, and there's just this shrieking agony, like you just can't control it. It's being forcefully expelled from your body. As for you, do you think your eyes would be open, or do you think you've got your eyes shut in this moment, in this moment of agony?
No, she is savoring this moment. Her eyes are wide open.
You watch as interweaving lengths of muscle of that piercing white skin, more like his skin than yours, begin to weave over as you watch atoms of bone materialize from nowhere and pull together, and it's almost like it's growing like this, and there's this sickening cracking, which you at first you think is like the wind blowing the fucking branches of the wood off. It's not, it's the bones trying to figure it's the bones trying to figure out what orientation they need to be to match your ambidextrous nature. So it's just like as like the muscles growing over, you hear as the sockets begin to reset, and then in a moment you're like kind of lifted up off the ground for a minute as the last of the magic's almost holding you like by the fucking wrist, and then it drops you and you slump to the ground, and for a moment you're temporarily just out of it. You're just out cold. What's everybody else doing?
I go up to her and just roll her over and say, what deal did you make? Are you stupid?
I'll do anything.
Did no one ever tell you to never make a deal with an archfey?
She just has such a relieved smile on her face. She doesn't answer you at all. There's just a relieved smile on her face, and there's like tears just streaming down, and she's just saying, "It is back. It is back." She doesn't answer you.
If you keep dancing with this devil, you're going to get all of your friends killed. I hope you know that.
Doesn't respond. Doesn't
When
care
you
what have to say.
wave your hands, like in that moment of like exalted fucking psychopathic happiness, your eyes begin to reset, and you see two hands, this one being you, your skin tone, you're white with the soft red undertones for like the blood flow, especially after your heart pumping 1,000,000 miles a minute in this exact moment. But the left hand is looking just a little bit off. Instead of the flesh you originally saw, it's now been covered by this. At first you think it's like leather. It definitely doesn't match your clothing. Like your sleeve is torn by this point. The sleeve doesn't exist anymore. You turn it around and it's 5 long, like longish, coffin length.
Yeah.
Black nails, like they eat light. There's no light bouncing off them.
Ooh, slay.
The entire top bar the white muscle, which is like white fingers, which is more like not the flesh, not the flush with blood white that you have, but more the ghastly, sick white of the Wanderer. But basically from like the halfway point of the fingers, almost like a fingerless glove, all the way up to your bicep, where there is black veins that reach across your chest, is almost a weird bug-like chitin armor. But it's part of your body. You can feel, when you tap it, it's hard, but you can feel that weird reverberation in your skin. Very akin to his many-armed spider-like nature. It seems you have some sort of hardened thorax-style armature that now encompasses your entire left arm.
With my ring back on my left hand.
Very much so.
Yes!
Now Mel, stop hitting on me at the bar. My favorite. You are an icon, I hope you know that.
Fuck.
And by this point, everyone sees it.
She kind of just like waves you off and begins to like inspect her new arm and is like, where are we next day or is it nighttime? We're about to rest.
It's nighttime, yeah.
Yeah.
You were about to sleep.
Yeah. And she will kind of like hold it up to the moonlight and like watch like it kind of like reflect off of that.
It's like, the only thing I can relate to is, you know that black paint that I have that sparkles in the light? It does that. When you hold your arm up, it catches light and it just sparkles.
The skin of a killer.
The skin killer. What do you mean, Loga?
And she kind of like is on, like she'll be on her knees and she kind of like almost hugs the arm to her chest and like hunches over and she seems to almost be like very thankful that the arm's back. Like this is going to fix all of her problems that she was having in here.
Is that the same shit that happened on Voyage when he lost his eye? Oh god, no.
He was smarter than that.
Zero is like, debatable.
Very well.
I can't believe you've done this.
I think seeing that Petunia's like holding onto Hugle's arm and he just looks genuinely terrified and like mildly disgusted.
You can feel the tenseness in Hugle too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think after a little bit of like, oh my god, my arm's back, in like this very like almost tired manner, because that would have zapped her a bit.
Oh yeah.
She will sit on her little druid crafted rocking chair and just like sort of close her eyes and like just relax for a bit. Ah, very nice.
Name me a more zero thing to do. Fuck yeah, no on.
They really took it out of me. Honk shoo.
One of them makes the slave voice, shut up! Zero walks past you all, sits in the seat, and just goes into her mind palace, leaving you all standing there kind of like John Travolta.
Yep.
It's quite obvious that she just made a deal with
Yep.
something. I don't know what the deal is, but I can tell you now that it's not going to end well. I'd be careful. I know she's your friend, but be careful. I say this so she can hear it too.
I think one eye open.
Is that what happened last time?
Quite, but it was pretty violent then too.
Zeph walks straight over to Zero in her makeshift rocking chair and just squats down. What does he need you to do?
With her new arm, she kind of like reaches out and just like gently sort of like strokes the top of Zeph's head, and with her eyes still closed, like just trying to center herself again, because that was a bit of a shock and a bop to the body. It is my issue. I will take care of it.
Let me rephrase. What does he need us to do?
The deal had nothing to do with the rest of you.
I think you're smart enough to understand that there is no you without the rest of us. We've already established that wherever you go, I will follow.
After like the hand kind of like goes over the top of Zeph's head, and she'll kind of gently place it on their shoulder. I cannot ask you to go somewhere where you never wish to return. You know where he is from. I think you understand where he wants me to go.
For what cause?
The same thing everybody else asks for. To pull out a thorn in his side.
So he's asked you to do what you're good at.
Yes. He has asked me to kill.
How much time do you have?
Ambiguous, but the deal was I got my arm to help you all. And then when the duty calls upon me, I go. And I clean house.
I'm sure he's listening now, but he will inform me as to what happened in the Feywild. I think from obvious things that have already started to happen, I believe that it's time that I know about what happened. As much as I don't really care for it, it's obviously constantly leading in that direction, whether it be fate or just annoyance. It looks like either way, it doesn't matter how long I live, I can't run away from it.
But you don't have to run towards it either. You don't do anything you do not want to do. Remember those days are behind you now.
The only way you can kill something is by running towards it.
What is it you are trying to kill then?
I guess we'll find out when I remember.
I guess we will.
You know, Sebastian could have probably built you an arm better than that.
There's no time.
I know.
I will get it done after.
We'll make sure it looks nice. Less bug-y.
That was an unexpected addition, I must say. I don't hate it.
At least he added glitter.
I imagine it wasn't even like a craft. It's just everywhere.
He went to spotlight.
You point your mic up at yourself.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Voyage did rub off on you.
At least it's fabulous.
It's like,
Everyone gets inspiration. Because Monica made me laugh the hardest I've laughed in weeks.
After Zeph says
Holy cunt. Please
that,
continue.
Zero will lean over and go, "Do you see these?"
It's almost like you could rip someone's eye out with those.
Do you hear that? You're just, oh my god! They killed him.
We gotta laugh about the trauma.
We got to, yes. If you're not laughing, you're learning. Or diving into a deep depression. Either way.
Smash cut to Journey. They killed him.
I'm stuck with my brother's boat.
How did I end up here? It's the fluffy tiefling's fault.
I have concern that when time comes, I think we may need to leave our star-crossed lovers behind. If you wish to follow me into the Hellfire.
I think Mr. K's close enough to hell that I've ever gotten, so why not touch base on that again? But I agree with you, Petunia and Hugle shouldn't come with. Not if they want to stay alive. Surely we'll find mercenaries. They're stupid enough like us.
It is true.
I think there is a moment in the back of your mind, you hear him touch base again, and he goes, I think I might still have some extra people floating around, some friends, maybe friends, that could lend a hand. Maybe. Maybe not.
We will get it sorted regardless. There is always hands abundant, but I just know that... I know that what I do unsettles them and disgusts them. And that is all right.
What we do.
Imagine if they knew someone who's from the and was used to hunting things in the Fang.
Damn, that'd be crazy.
That'd be wild.
That would never happen.
No.
Why would we go with someone who just shat on the decision I made? No thanks.
It was a shit decision.
Was not.
Decisions made in haste often are not good.
What do you
Unless they're
mean?
made by me.
He made it very clear. He's just in it for the money. Throw enough money at him.
It's true.
He'll change his tune.
And you have lots of money.
I do have lots of money.
Just remember, don't overpay, underpay. He's used to less money.
$2. $2 a nice fresh mandarin.
So
What?
Yes.
Mate, you should have seen the fucking 4 mango $5.
Oh yeah.
Fucking 40 of them cunt. Ah!
but I want the Mandarin now.
All this man cares about is getting his fucking fruit for the day. I need my orange slice. Oh, fuck. This fucking rules. I love this game.
We're gonna bring you a mandarin next session.
In the passing, this very intense conversation between Zefaris and Zero, realizing that deep down you know that sooner rather than later, your sweet Pookie, your tall, thin, pasty white man, is going to collect on that deal, and there's no backing out.
Oh yes.
And Zefaris seems to want to tag along. What's the rest of the party? So this conversation kind of happens away in private. What's going on with everybody else? Obviously, Journey's having an absolute fit in the corner. A conniption, as you would say.
Yes.
Yes.
I learned a new word.
Yeah, you learned it from the dyslexic part. Jesus
I know,
Christ.
wild. You can read?
Yeah. Wonderful, isn't it?
Those letters are backwards.
Oh, backwards.
I'd say Hugle's very noticeably thrown off and is just staying close to Petunia.
That's the most fucked up shit she's ever seen. She's a bit rattled and is also sitting very close to Swaggle.
And I'd say there's probably some point as they're sitting by the fire or something, and he almost just lays his head in your lap and just... When we found her, she was so fucking ready to end it. She was broken. I felt like she was getting better. But since everything with that fucking dragon...
That was fucking hard. That would have been a hard thing to go through.
Pardon me.
I feel like she's back to when we first met.
I mean, it's not hard to see why she'd relapse after that. I just don't know if there's a way for us to help her. I don't know how to help them.
It's fucking hard out here. I just thought that getting that cleric back home, her son coming back would...
But she didn't get to go back. The cleric's there. Doesn't mean that they're doing their job. Doesn't mean she gets to see them any faster. She's still out here with us.
I don't want to give up on her.
Neither do I. I'm not saying we give up.
That's fucking scary what she just...
I don't know what the repercussions are.
Do you wear a, like, necklace or something? Yeah, I'd say he'd reach up and sort of just be playing with that. We're here for a reason, right? Whatever that might be. Nature, fate, death. We know it well. Our only role has been the heart and conscience of this group. We can't leave them without their conscience.
What if they don't want us?
I tried to forget my heart for a long time there and it didn't do me any good. If you're down for it, they're fucking stuck with us. Like you're fucking stuck with me now.
And there might come a time where they don't want us around anymore.
I think that's when they'll need us the most.
Good luck trying to convince them of that. I don't trust that thing.
Oh, fuck no.
But it's becoming more and more prevalent. I don't think it's something that we can get out of, get away from.
Zero's heart came back when she was around her family. She's been away from it and then someone she basically adopted as a son just left.
Oh yeah, that was fucking rough.
I think that was harder than losing the arm.
Yeah, I'd agree. But we can't remedy that.
No, but we can get this fucking item from the town and get this job done and get ourselves back to the city and put her in front of Sal and Val.
Our kids.
And hopefully the other son's come back.
That's gonna be something as well. We can't predict that. We can't count on that.
No, but
We can only hope and pray. Which is fucking useless sometimes, but...
he flicks the necklace. Don't let her hear you say that.
Oh, she's heard worse from me. I don't know what we can do.
Our best. What the fuck is with that arm?
That arm, That fucking thing, what we saw on the road today, the things we've been fighting before that, it's just been getting worse and
It's arguing.
It's not even arguing, it's just like,
It's a joint existential crisis.
We're both dreading together.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to calm emotions, please.
it didn't work the first fucking time.
I want to see. What about either Krixus or Journey? Who would like to go next?
You're free to go if you want.
Krixus has sort of said everything you needed to say, I think. But he would want to reapproach Zero when they finish speaking.
When that conversation happens, yeah, for sure. I think before that happens, because all these conversations kind of happen, like everyone's like, we got to stay together because we're like traveling together, but like we want to have our own space, you know. So everyone's got kind of zoomed off their own things. The halflings slip into full Gaelic, like it's gone.
Oh, that was an halfling, 100%.
Yeah, fuck me, it's fast and it's beautiful, but it's aggressive. But I think for you, it's when you watch the whole ordeal happen with Zero and the Wanderer, you know, back home his nickname was the Chaos Lord, you know, like he just sowed fucking mischief everywhere. What you're seeing of him in these last moments of interaction, it almost is like he's become a semi-antithesis of his own thing. Like, he literally told you where he decapitated 2 noble people and their 3 children because they slighted Queen Thray, and he was like, that'll be a nice gift. I'll give her the heads of the whole family. You know what I mean? That was normal for him. But then here, it's like he's helping, with this fancy arm. He talks to her like they are an old married couple. It's very it's very odd.
He appears more deific here than...
I think deific's definitely a word. I think, you know what? Make insight for me.
That's one thing I'm good at. There's the dice going.
See with your looking eyes.
What do your elf eyes see?
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Isengard.
No. It's a 9.
There seems to be a very intense difference of the power he had back home to the power here. So perhaps maybe it just plays into the mania. Maybe he's bored. Who knows? But in time, Zefaris maybe goes up for about a moment to maybe check on the camp, and there's a moment where you can have Zero alone. Or Zefaris can stay and you can address both of them. It's entirely between the 3 of you in this moment.
Oh yeah, I don't mind. Whichever.
Would Zefaris have left?
I'm my rocking chair.
No. So Zefaris is sat down on the ground next to Zero in her Druidcraft rocking chair, and Krixus approaches you both.
Listen. Yeah.
I had to get a new one.
I can do it like this now. I've got my new arm.
I apologize for the way I spoke to you earlier. It was a bit brash and abrasive. But I just want you to know one thing. A deal with the devil's never a good thing.
He's not the devil.
If you don't mind me asking, what's he getting in return?
We're going to remove a thorn from his side.
Who's the thorn?
Blackthorn.
Blackhorn.
Horn. Sorry.
Krixus just puts his hand
I
on
push
his
my
forehead.
fingers into my eyes.
I fear you don't understand the monumental difficulty you're going to have fighting the Black Horn.
Blackhorn and his army, yeah.
Yeah, that's not an easy feat. He has quite the reputation. I'm hoping you would have been told about it, but
I will do my reconnaissance in due time.
all I'll say is that's not going to be an easy fight.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
And from the outside looking in, it kind of looks like a suicide mission.
Those are the best kind.
So, I'm just saying, if you love your friends, I wouldn't take them with you.
Not in front of the child.
What?
Unfortunately, I was raised to just be as stubborn.
Just some advice. That's
Have
all.
you got any other information about him?
I don't have much information about him.
I can give you a little bit if you would like to transcribe. What you would know of Blackhorn is he was a soldier.
Well, I know what's in the law.
Yeah, he was a soldier. Went off one day, came back with wicked magic powers, and locked all the Fawn together into a legion. So yeah, he's a big PMC motherfucker.
Look, personally, the Fawn are pussies. I'll say it, I've shat on them for years, but that's just, the inner politics of the Fae.
There are plenty of satyrs in his army too, I'll just put that out there.
Fucking
But they're not as cool as him.
Yeah.
Turncoats.
They don't have a cool nickname.
But when he came in and took power, it's different. It's like, it almost feels like a hive mind.
Interesting.
If you're going to kill him, it's going to take a hell of a lot of fighting to get to him. And even more once you get there.
We don't need to fight to get there. There's always another way.
So we gotta destroy the Horcruxes.
Something
Basically,
Wrong setting!
I can tell you right now, that gun you have will not kill him. Not with one shot.
not the way it is now.
Well, for your sake, I hope that you can do it without having to have a full-on fight, because that's not something that'll be easy.
Do you want to make some coin?
Ears stand up.
I'll think about it.
I would advise so.
I'm not suicidal just yet.
So you're saying there's a chance?
So what you're saying is, there's a chance.
Desperation is a hell of a tool.
We'll see.
I appreciate the advice. Just don't underestimate us as well.
Just... Zeph. Just be aware, if you get your memories back, it may not be what you think. But also, one thing that's very strange is that you give off 0 Fey energy. I've never seen that before, because you're clearly from the Fae.
Who knows, maybe I've got some sort of wanderer myself that I don't know about.
It could also be that you've been away for so long, or
Or
perhaps you were born here. But even still, there's normally some.
I guess we'll find out.
Just be careful, that's all.
I'm always careful.
I can,
I am not.
clearly, that arm says it all.
But fuck, it looks cool.
Sure,
It shines.
sure.
It looks glorious. Look at the nails on that.
I'll give you the nails.
Shine bright like a diamond in the sky. It's the crystal gel.
I'll give you the nails. The nails are cool.
Okay, I like. It's pretty fucking tight. It's pretty tight.
Give me another look at that thing.
I'm like the fucking gargoyle me where it's like,
I'm from Fantasia.
I would have half expected the Wanderer to give you a claw arm or something. Just it's some sort of sick prank he would play.
fucking hook.
Just come in your arms just like a little T-Rex arm.
I am going to stipulate this now and clear the air for you. I know it is very hard for you to believe, and I'm going to say this with full confidence and with my chest. That is my husband, and he looks after me, and I look after him.
Okay.
Thank you.
Make a history check with advantage for me.
Come on, get a good one.
2
Honest
16s.
blow.
Where's my win?
That's a 17.
What you pick up from all that is the concept of Zero saying, that's my husband, this and that, even though sometimes it's full chest, but it comes out with jest. You can't help but look at the ring on the new hand, and you look at it and you're like, fuck. There's no law of man or beast or animal or creature or humanoid on Earth. Legally speaking, your husband, yo. And that will be recognised as such back home.
But also in saying that though, there's the insight check I made earlier, where there was, when I asked if they were actually married.
I think that's what gives you the advantage, and you're like, oh, fuck.
And also, can I see the brand?
No. That was just for them.
Okay.
Respectful.
Yeah, dude. She legally married to that sucker.
I don't know if I'd say married, tethered, yes.
Well, no, there's a red
married.
Attached.
I have a history of outliving my husband, so I'm not worried, sugar.
Well, listen, if I do decide to help...
Hey, Mike, sugar. Anyway, continue.
If I do decide to help you on your quest, I will probably have an easier way to get us there than the back door.
I think that would be a moment where he sticks his head out. He crawls out from behind, so like you can see past through the chair, and just like through the silhouette, he just reaches around and he goes, "There's no fucking chance. No one knows this exists."
There's even things that you don't know exist.
Dun dun dun
Just
from
ask
inside
the
of the
Fawn
loot.
King.
Fuck the Fawn King, we're going my way. I'm the dad in this house, and I say we're going my way.
It's not the quickest way.
It's not the quickest, but it's the safest.
I've been traveling back and forth for years.
Oh, well, what'd he fucking do for you, smart ass?
Without going through the Shadowfell.
We're going my way. And he goes back behind the seat.
The man of the household is spoken.
I think even he would be intrigued to see how I get there.
Fuck you.
Imagine Dave going, I wonder what it is though.
He's in his little shadow box, like,
To Zero and be like,
I don't think we actually worked out what it was that I used, did we?
it's just an item that you have. We'll cover that later.
But it allows me to arrive at the exact time I left too.
Yes. What about Journey?
After her thorough conniption over the concept that, holy fuck, these people probably did just kill him and he's buried in a ditch somewhere.
He's not buried, he's just sitting in it.
He's just on a rock.
No, buried. There's a cleric and some kind of druid here.
Even for the carrions.
Yeah, right? Like,
That's what
surely.
you think we are.
Yeah, I don't know. This one was slinging some healing, so
Druids can heal.
this one, I don't fucking know, okay, I'm scared. After eventually decompressing enough from whatever the fuck this clusterfuck of bullshittery is, you just see her. She's still facing the corner, but she's like got out her bedroll. She's laying it like half sitting, half leaning on the wall, and she's just plucking away at the loot. Just minding her business, and the only way to physically do that in such a small space is to stare in the corner.
So the Lumen's Tiny Hut is up?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
it's about to be bedtime. Of course the tiny hut's up.
True. What do we feel happens? Is there different sleeping arrangements due to the very intense nature of the conversations? Or does everyone just jam into the hut and
I'm
just...
staying in my rocking chair outside. I need to keep my family safe, even if they don't like me right now.
Why was that the thing that got you out of everything?
That was so creepy. It
You're so uncomfortable.
It was nervous laughter. This guy's just hitting fucking absolute piss missiles today.
The way it was delivered.
We'll come back to you in a moment. What about everybody else?
I think Petunia wouldn't change the sleeping arrangements, but she would be a little bit closer to Swaggle than usual. She's right on fucking top of him.
Hello, jetpack.
If I don't look out of the corner, the Wanderer can't sneak up on me. Don't look out of the corner, the Wanderer can't sneak up on me.
That's what you think. It's him
Suddenly
inside
you
his
jump
car.
between me
It's so easy. It's just so easy.
I just beam myself and they all shit their pants.
Krixus would just be enjoying not having to get up and go and watch.
Oh yeah, that'd be a nice difference, wouldn't it? You'd be like, wow, this lady sleeps for 4 hours and then is just locked and loaded. This rules.
Fucking elves. Sleeping for 4 hours.
Transing.
What about Zeph?
Zeph will just sleep inside as normal with Pat.
Just curled up on a little owlbear.
Yeah.
He's getting big. He's in his little growth spurt phase now, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like a boomerang pillow. It's got about a solid 50 centimeters of fluff.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, beanbag. And you like sing to also, like his little molting teenage feathers are like on their last little whims now. And you're like, he's getting big, like
Yeah.
Is that a
fucking
giant
big.
bag you've got?
Yeah, my big sensory pod. Yeah, dude. So he's always at the point where it's like he'll probably be full grown in like maybe another like month. He's on that last leg of being a teenager. But everyone finds rest inside Lehman's tiny hut. And for that last second while you're up before, because obviously the good thing with transit with elves is they're always aware, so their hyper awareness doesn't leave, which is perfect, right? As you sit there, you feel like there's a very heavy weight on your eyes because you've not actually meditated yet since the reconstitution of your arm. And you feel, you're kind of sitting in the chair and you feel a pull and a rock as you can just feel the long spindly fingers on the back of the chair. You don't regret it? Not at all.
No. For all the intents and purposes of what your legacy is and what you have done with your time before I made a silly decision, you have been very fair to me. And generous and kind. And it doesn't ever feel malicious.
Kind of leans his long body down to like look at you in the eyes with his big black eyes. And he goes, that's possibly the first positive review I've ever gotten of my work. But I don't know what it is. I just seem to spend time around you and I've seen what can be accomplished with a modicum of kindness. And sometimes it does yield better results than tearing someone's lungs and heart out through their stomach.
I mean, ideally it should never have to come to that. But, in return, like today.
Twig snaps in the background, head 180s, he skitters off and you just hear a and there's a thick fucking like wet squelching sound as he walks out. And this time he's standing full fucking height. This is like, you know, like fucking 12, 13 feet tall. And he's walking and he has the still living through the stomach, impaled on his arm, the half-elven woman from the carriage. And he goes, oh, you slippery little bitch. And he like flexes his arm a little bit and you can hear like the forceful scourging. She's like, fuck. How good. And that's where he gets down on like 3 limbs and he crawls over like a spider and he bends his arm around her that she has to lock eyes with you. And he goes, now apologize for what you've done, and begins to twist her head just slightly beyond the point where her neck's about to snap. And you can see she's like, there's stress being like, I'm stuck here, but it doesn't look like she's scared to die. But he's holding her head. So like her body's facing this way and her head's about here. So her eyes are like glancing out to look at you.
I don't really know if, even if I ask her something, if I'll get anything out of her. Try. I'll try it anyways, yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to ask?
Almost to like double down. She brings up her arm that the Wanderer gave her and tilts her head just that little bit more
It's-
and
you
adds
start
the
getting-
fourth.
Where it's like starting to snap and crack.
And she will just say, blink twice for yes, once for no. Did Blackhorn send you?
Blinks once.
Oh. Did I say twice for yes, once for no?
What was it? Once for yes, two
once
for
for
no?
yes, two for no, I
Yeah.
think is what you just said.
Oh, okay.
One
Yeah.
for yes, two for no. We'll go
Okay.
with that.
All right.
So blinks, yes.
Are there more of you here watching?
Not watching. Coming. Struggling to breathe because half of her lungs are currently in her lower abdomen.
Coming now?
Soon. I think.
And as she holds, she'll sort of like palm up on like her chin and she digs her nails in and just wrenches it around the other way, like to fully complete the spin.
The head goes, the body goes limp, and the Wanderer for a moment, he is just like, yes, 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 and he puts his other arm through it and just fucking splits it. Yes! And like just legs fucking go flying to hit a tree. Top of the body, top of the torso, just gets fucking hurled.
So like, this is weatherproof.
His face covered in fucking blood, long tongue comes up and just like licks his face clean. Your face is also covered in fucking absolute ichor.
She just like... You don't happen to know how soon means, do you?
If I know how desperate that wanker is going to be, probably tomorrow. But who knows? Depends on if he hired good little tin soldiers or absolute fucking idiots. We'll see.
I really want to let the party rest, but I don't want it to come at the cost of a surprise attack. I'll do a quick parameter search,
Okay.
and I will be cheeky and ask him to help me with it.
Okay. I'm gonna say you won't have to roll for it. You go out. At first it's a 30-foot circle around the hut. Then it becomes 60. Then it becomes like 80. You do a pretty general sweep, and the entire time that you're looking, it's so fucking odd. Like, he'll get down on all fours and like his torso is about that far from the ground, so his joints are up in the air, and he's like scouting the floor looking for anything, and then you'll watch as he'll step backwards and crawl in reverse up a tree. Then you'll hear the
I love that.
as he's jumping around.
Oh my
And
goodness.
he descends in like holding onto the tree. He descends in like an acrobat front flip to a walking stance, and comes and squats
he's
back
so
down
cool.
after you.
The amazing
goes,
bump and
I hate him, but he's pretty fucking cool.
Pretty fucking tight, not gonna lie. He rolls down and he goes, I can't see anything. Seems I haven't made it yet.
I will let them rest for now. I will simply stay awake. Unless you want to let me finish my trance. There's only another couple more hours.
Make a persuasion check. Advantage, why not?
Yes!
Advantage with that in your eyes.
The eyelashes do it.
Ooh, that is a 17. What if I do an interpretive dance as well? But it's spider themed. Yes! I get like on all fours and I start doing circular motions like this.
Like that purple spider from that Aussie movie. I've never been so aroused.
The female attempts. Go on.
Fucking hell.
She doesn't realise she's just making random movements.
I think he stands up to his full height, puts his arms behind his back, kind of has a little bit of a stroll. One more for the road.
As soon as he sighs, she's already in her chair getting ready. She's gotten to know him very well now, and she knows that that's the sigh of resignment.
He flicks his hat, and not that you would see, and not that anyone else would see, but for the evening, you are protected by the most unlikely of individuals for the next 3 hours.
Before she goes
Hugo
on
goes out to pee, just has received blood sprayed all over his place sleep in the morning. I'll hold it.
before she like goes to go to sleep, she kind of like taps her hat down, and she just mumbles to him, "You are a very good husband," and then she'll go into a trance.
Not that you would see. A little bit of red in the face, you know. He's a chaos lord, but he's not a wanker.
Now, just out of curiosity, because you've made it abundantly clear that blood doesn't flow through his veins, are you sure it's red that shows up on the cheeks?
Like a purple.
Fun.
Oh, I probably actually call him purple. Yeah. Hey, purple. Yeah.
Just for the brain pictures at home.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, it wouldn't be human blood. Fey blood, well, Fey blood can be white, silver, purple, pink. Like, ooh.
Whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
And glitter.
That's why.
Me, I believe rainbows, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a prism, you know?
Oh, like a refraction? Hell yeah. The morning rolls around. It keeps doing that. It keeps just turning the music off at random. How peculiar. The morning rolls around, and everyone, the tension is obviously still there, but you feel well rested, like you've had enough ample time to really start collecting energy again.
Zero standing in Liamon's tiny hut. She hasn't cleaned herself. She's just standing at the entryway watching them all sleep, waiting for the first one to wake up.
Krixus just gets up, doesn't acknowledge the blood. Morning, goes out to use the bathroom.
She'll kind of just like gently put the hand on her shoulder. We need to move quickly.
Okay. Wake your friends up.
I don't want to be the asshole this morning. Can't you do it?
Just before I
I was sort of
walk,
like half awake.
I think Petunia would wake up pretty quickly too.
the asshole lately.
I'll just, as I leave the door, I'm like,
Get up! I feel like you just clomp your hoofs way louder. Clomp, clomp, clomp. Oh, sorry.
oh, good morning!
Good morning, Unerashroud!
Oh my god. Petunia's already an early riser.
That is
so
true.
Hearing the muffled conversations is enough, like, wakes up and looks like, what happened to you? You okay?
Oh, don't worry. This is not mine. You don't need to fret.
Whose? What happened?
We need to probably start moving. I will tell you as we walk.
Let's walk into it.
Body
And
outside.
shake
You can't see it.
Like it's not like there's a body laying somewhere outside.
Nope, there's a really odd smattering on two trees on two opposite sides of the board.
There's just like where the tiny hut was, there's just an outline of blood around it.
Okay, there's a conversation happening. Sorry, let me focus on this.
This is equally as funny. But yeah,
Calm down.
It's like definitely like helping everybody pack up as she is responding. The man that I shot in head yesterday.
Yes.
There was a half-elf compatriot, I suppose, with
Yeah,
them.
I spoke to her.
Yes. She is in twain. Not by my doing, of course.
I'd
That
be
is.
impressed if you'd had.
Yes, well, a girl can dream.
Okay, so she's
But
here.
she was scouting last night. Said that the others were on the way. I did some girl math. And decided they weren't coming whilst we were sleeping. But now we are awake and we must move, apparently more nearby.
Alright, do we know where they're coming from? So we have no choice but to go and pray.
Yes, I would just assume we would go to where we were going, a Leprechaun City. And
But yes.
thank you. I will always leave that up to you to say. I will never learn to be better.
We're figuring that out.
The hard way.
You learn things about yourself.
Well, I guess you'll just have to keep us around to continue to correct you. Right, okay, and?
I think if we just keep moving, I cannot say how many, but it is definitely the ones we saw yesterday, to my understanding.
There's only one left from them. The bugbear.
Oh, yeah. Well, what
No,
was it?
there was a bugbear and
no,
other
what?
humanoids. They
Oh,
just
my
weren't
bad.
as important.
Never mind.
As Hugle sort of gets
There's
depressing,
only
he'll
one
pull
other
you
named
back.
character.
Just 1 second, come back here. And create water just rains down on top of you to clean you off.
Get showered, bitch.
She like actively, like as soon as it starts happening, she actively takes her hat off because as much as this is humiliating to be showered in this way, she does desperately need it. Yeah.
If this stains my tiny hut, I'm going to be very mad. It's not how the magic works.
You know what? I'm sure it'll be fine.
She looks like a drowned, like albino cat. By the way, she's like,
Oh, hold on.
Still pissed at you.
Why did you?
We'll talk later.
I've got.
My office is always open between the hours of 1 and 1:02.
If you don't get in, too fucking bad.
I'm gonna use straight water to try and like dry you off by just removing the excess water.
This is quality service, I thank you.
He was like, no.
I'm starting to feel like this is like Arc 2 of her constantly getting banished. She now just constantly gets showered.
You misbehaved. Get wet.
Create
wet, bitch.
water's a low level spell. I've got so many uses.
I love that. Carry on. But she'll gently touch Zefaris' hair and will actually very gently give like a very light shake to Journey as well. Come on now, we need to move.
Ew. Oh, fuck.
Why are you rat?
The rain clouds like, anybody want to talk? Like,
I think we have to go.
Just run through the door as you go. Like a car wash.
Well.
Just out there. Why is everyone wet all the time?
Oh, God.
Just like you as a knee-jerk reaction. Cry water.
accidentally cast banishment. Oh!
It doesn't come from the top. Hugo shoots it like a fucking super smoker.
And he's got a little flower here. My wolfers come out and I start chasing the water.
This is what my campaign is
Got like these horrific dark things that we're like, how can we take the piss?
Yeah, true. That's alright. See what happens
The
next.
first one that appears.
Quick, everyone get out of here. The water's gonna kill you.
Oh, my fucking. It's making my neck hurt. I'm laughing too much.
Oh no, my cheeks hurt.
Or I can die, friend.
Cigarettes? So, you all very quickly begin to pack up your bedrolls, your camping gear, and move as soon as you can. This third day, you are pushing onto the precipice of where the Deadlands begins to curve away and you go back to regular forest lands. And it's not like a gradual shift. There's a very hard line where it stops being dead trees and starts being full verdant greenery. Bar maybe 2 15-minute or half an hour stops, consistently you guys have pushed on through the day. I will give you an opportunity. If anyone thinks they would have had anything they would have said or done during the day, just be wary that you are being pushed with haste to do so. But you have a day to have any conversations or have any attempts to have any revelations or anything of the like.
If I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah.
At exactly 2 o'clock, you get a tug on your coat.
102.
1 to 102, you got 2 minutes, baby.
Yep. There's just a tug on your coat.
Zero like looks like down through the gap of the glasses. Offices open.
I don't know what I've done, but can you please call off your husband? I will never pick on you two ever again. I swear on it. And you see she starts just getting down, like she's gonna start groveling.
Zero like oh, stop there. That's just you know. When kids are naughty, you give them punishment. Do you feel like you have learned lesson that you should not talk smack to strangers? I'm going to take that as a very situational yes for myself. I do not care what you do to others outside of this.
Then yes, very much so.
She kind of like looks off into the tree line. And like, just like, it's like when it's like, you stare at a random corner and see the ghost, but the ghost is over there looking at you doing this.
It's as you're walking, you can see 2 trees move with like that panoramic kind of motion as the camera passes, and you just see him standing there like this.
And she'll give like a bit of a silent nod, and she practices using her inside voice, and says the little one has learned their lesson.
His smile goes so far, it's disgusting, but he just goes, and then fades into the background.
My heart. It's. I was gonna say sings, but then I went to say screams.
Some of both.
Yeah, a bit of column A, bit of column B.
You don't. Just stand up, fucking grab her by like a scruff and like just stares Journey up.
Stop it, don't do that, don't touch my feet.
Grovel at my feet, Maurice.
That's exactly what I was going for, thank you.
Holy shit.
Does anyone else have anything they want to add on this very...
I do. I've got 2 things if that's okay.
Yeah, send it, brother.
One of the things, at some stage, she'll go up to Journey and just do like a little check-in, like, are you alright? Are you travelling?
What time was this? Before or after
Let's say
office was
after.
open? When the office was
104.
104? Skipping. Having a great old time. A jolly jaunt, if you will. Not in trouble anymore. Got away with it. Hand is out of the cookie jar.
Jaunt, if you will.
Is that a statement? Is it a question? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
That arm's fucking scary.
A lot of that was scary. I recognise that. Well, let me know if you do need anything.
That's actually a really good question. I haven't seen half of these races before. So,
What do you mean?
the hairy tiefling, for starters.
The seer, yes.
Hairy tiefling.
Half goat, but I'll give you that.
I know you guys are halflings, maybe.
Yes.
But, like, steps back behind Zefaris. The face turns and it's like,
Oh my god, yes, do it.
There was called a changeling.
what the fuck is that?
They're from their species is from the Feywild. They can change their physical appearance.
Is that what that is? And points
No.
into the bushes.
That's also from the Feywild, but that's a whole different. I don't know what that is. Yeah.
And you're all pretty old.
Well, it depends on what old means to you. How old are you?
6?
Yeah, but she just has a baby. You're 6.
Yeah.
On the road.
Yeah.
And your parents. Oh, you're.
Dads don't know.
Oh! Oh!
This dad's.
That's
this
great!
dad's starts showing all of the gear attached.
I'm sure they'll love that.
I've been informed 6 is adult age for them.
Very adult age. I am fully grown. I can legally drink.
Fair enough, then we'd be around about the same age. I'm 24. For a halfling, that's about maturity. So
All right, thank fuck.
I have no idea about them, though. I haven't asked.
I'm worried about that one. That one's already grey.
I think they were just like that.
Are you sure?
Changeling.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
Pretty sure.
Like, that one's greying. You've seen the muzzle on it, right?
That one's old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm middle-aged. I'm about...
He's prehistoric. He's
I'd
gonna
say-
fade away in a
I
minute.
don't know the lifespan of satyrs. I think it's like upwards of around 300.
Yeah.
That
But
sounds
he'd-
alright.
He'd be about...
He's gonna turn to ash.
He'd be like 150, 180, in that range.
Yeah.
That's a lot longer than you've been around.
You know, by the scar tissue, she was looking pretty good for 150.
Oh boy, I don't feel it.
Smokes the
packs a day.
every time he moves, you just hear like knees
Crack.
cracking.
Yeah.
I crave the smooth draw of a Marlboro Red.
You watch, there's like this moment where she looks over to Zero, goes to say something, stops, and then goes, she's only 21, right?
She's whatever she says she is.
Okay.
But elves have a really long lifespan anyway, so even if she was like 150 years old as well, that's pretty young for an elf.
21.
Scoring brownie voice.
Terrified. Is actively sweating.
What about Zeph during this walk? What is going on? I feel like there's a couple of moments where like Pat like begins to like nudge you.
Yeah.
He's like, fucking pay attention to me.
Yeah,
We've been
it'd
walking
be-
for hours.
Listening in to everyone else's conversations and stuff like that, having a little giggle to themselves here and there, but not actively going out of their way to talk to anyone. It'd be more trying to just letting it sink in what they've promised. And there's not really any fear because there's nothing for them to be afraid of. They've never been there. They don't remember anything.
It's like, how can you be afraid of what you don't know?
Yeah. So, but yeah, it'd just be spending some time with Pat and just listening to what everyone else is saying. Because yeah, Zeph will probably have to leave Pat behind too.
At some point, Journey matches your stride. But she's looking down the whole time, like on this weird angle, as she goes. How?
My face is normal.
No. How? No. How are you walking in this sludge in those shoes?
Your brother taught me.
Nah, he fucking didn't. You're full of shit.
You did.
Full of shit.
He taught you how to sissy that walk?
He couldn't walk in a straight line if you tried.
He could in heels.
Fuck off.
Don't worry, I asked him the same question the day I met him.
Where'd you get the bear? That owl?
Albert.
Patty.
We found him on one of our trips. His mum was dead. So I slowly gained his trust and he became a part of the family.
Are you gonna ride him into combat?
If he allows, there's a possibility. But he's not fully grown yet.
Oh, is he in his, like, rebellious teenage years?
He's starting to get out of it, thankfully.
Did he chew your shoes, and is that why you've got to wear those in the mud now?
He did gnaw on voyages at one point.
That sounds about right. He did always leave them straight about wherever the hell he decided.
I'm pretty sure I saw both Dog and Pat at each end of the boot. He tried to make me repay him for that, but it was also his own dog's fault, so we called it even.
Why do you keep calling it a dog if it's not a dog?
Maybe when you see your brother, you can ask him that same question.
You're weird. But like in a good way, I think.
When Journey says that, Zero's gonna lightly smack Journey over the head and says, "Don't talk to your sibling like that," and keeps walking.
I do have one more thing as well, if that's okay.
Yes.
So sorry. During the walking, there'd be like a little flower of some kind along the walkway that they hadn't seen yet.
Mm-hmm.
And Petunia go, and like pluck a couple of them and then sidle up with Zeph. Like, this one, if you brew it correctly, it could be quite mean.
Oh.
And we'll hand you one of the flowers. It's in the sap, you see, because when it grows, and then if you touch it and it comes in contact, but usually it's fine in small dosages, but if it starts like going into and explaining the poison effects of this one particular flower, just for your book, so you have that as reference.
Zeph will basically flatten it inside this little book that they've started keeping.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll eventually write notes on it when they're able to stop.
For sure.
Once Jenny gets the slap and takes a few steps forward, you will sort of slip back in. You've left your two dads, but they've got two mums. Well,
Switching sides.
It's just like this awkward, like, I've never been hit by a parental figure in my life.
Oh, bitch, you don't learn! I killed one of
It really shows you weren't smacked as a child.
At least I'm not as fucking hairy as you.
Keeps me warm.
I'm fucking disgusted.
I can get
In the toilet and didn't flush. Disgusted.
Was one of
at some point, Hugle's gonna saddle up beside Zero as well, and just start walking in pace next to you until there's some form of acknowledgement. And I know you're gonna try to not for as long as possible.
She even like tilts her head a bit. Because like, really nobody else at the table can make her feel, I guess, shame or introspection. But Hugle just always gets her at the last minute.
Fucking Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah.
And yeah, just waits for like a crack in it when you go to like look down to see them.
She does. She lasts for a hot minute, but eventually she can't help herself and she kind of just tips the hat back up, and when she does, she's already looking down her glasses at you.
He's just worried for it. Hope you know what you're doing.
I have faith in what I'm doing, which is new.
Took a lot of work to get that heart of yours beating again. Don't go losing it. It's your biggest asset, whatever you might think.
Would you call me crazy if I said it is my heart that is making me do this?
I might not get it. As long as you're doing this for the right reasons. We're here for you.
Hugle, what he has asked of me, I can't drag you and Petunia into this.
Sure you can. We chose adventure. And he looks forward and sort of smiles at her up front with Zeph looking at the flowers. We know what we're in for. Everything you and I have been through, losing family, seeing death. She's seen it too. We're small, there's big smiles on our faces, but we know the dark.
I know, but... And a hand comes, the hand you probably don't want. But it comes down and she leans and like your feet kind of come off the ground a bit as she like squeezes you into a side hug and she's like, woohoo! Thank fuck you agreed to come! Because I was like, oh my god, what the fuck are we gonna do without the 2 clerics? I was shitting bricks! And then she lets you down and she's like...
As he does though, he sort of reaches up, and as he comes down, you sort of then notice there's a new flower crown in your hair.
Oh, I love that. Oh, around the band with my hat?
Yeah.
Yes!
There you go.
You need a little
Well, now we need new art. We need new art. Sorry about it. I'm at the roof.
Yep.
I will pay you with kisses and cuddles.
But yeah, we're here, we're not letting you lose that heart. You've got kids to get back to now. Hopefully, we keep the world alive for long enough to actually get you back there.
We speed punched the dragon in the nuts.
That will fucking never. I'll never live it down. Never.
That was a Seb line.
No, but like my dragon is just getting shat on.
It's a permanent thing. It's always following.
I'm an artist, what can I say?
Did you actually use the dragon's nuts as a speed bag?
We do.
Yes.
This is
It was a multi-tactic.
see. This is a Renaissance painting.
Hey, mate, 700 years ago, that was sold for fucking
That's
squillions.
depicted in the tapestries of old.
Please make tapestry out of that.
You can add it to the tapestry art of Goss in the shower.
And that's how the sport of boxing was created.
That's how the new class came out.
Fucking hell.
You all continue, and at roughly, you push it on the night time at the end of this day. So night 1, night 2. On the end of the 3rd day.
Again.
Look deceased.
The deadlands are starting to fade behind you now as you're starting to get hit with the sound of insects and birds and wind going into the next leg of the woodlands, maybe 2 days away from Lichterkelch. So you push on, and eventually you have to drop right into a sort of cut ravine kind of path that goes towards the forest. Just something that seems to have been eroded over time, possibly mined out. Who knows, you know. But you continue, and who has the highest passive perception? I think Krixus or Zeph.
Mine's a 22.
Oh yeah, you got it, brother.
Yeah.
That'll be yours, yeah.
That
Mine's investigation, I thought
your
perception.
sharp
Come on,
ears,
18.
your lycanthropic curse, gift, who knows? You're always hyper aware with your hearing. And you just hear faintly, just before anyone else does, on the way, you hear a help! Help! You hear someone shouting ahead down the ravine.
Sounds like someone needs to be put out of their misery.
Shame!
Can I? Oh, I don't know if that would work. Well, what I wanted to do was either use Grim Psychometry or maybe just some sort of investigation or perception check to see if I can hear anything else apart from the person screaming for help.
That'd be perception. With advantage because of your keen hearing.
Natural 20.
Wow.
That fucking time.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. The book's out.
He's pulling his binder out.
Put it away.
Let me check something here.
Oh my god, he's rolling damage. Hellish rebuke.
Not yet.
Oh no.
Silvery buffs.
You can hear some scuffling about, and definitely some footfalls, some creatures, definitely. But you can hear with the shouting of help, there definitely seems to be the sound of running.
If we want to check this out, I vote we do it quietly. Can you do that?
Of course I fucking can, you dumb shit.
Oh my days.
Okay.
She's not going to down.
Cast dancing lights.
Zero again. Put over. Invisible.
I would say Hugle, the same thing, just feathers and
Machine.
I wonder if it's like phasmophobia, where like when you die, like all the people that are invisible, they like can see each other. Like,
Oh, you spectator mode.
No.
I'm pretty sure when you're invisible, you can't even see yourself.
no, you can't. the dream was nice while it lasted.
I'll move forward sneakily.
Roll stealth.
Sneak.
I'll come with.
Yep. Anyone who's invisible can roll stealth with advantage.
Wow.
Advantage, don't you lose
Not good.
Yes?
I would like to cast fly and get a perspective from higher up.
Smart.
Oh,
You do
You
have
can. I'm giving you real. Probably not giving you advantage.
And I will
Trees.
use it.
Lots of trees.
what's inspiration?
You can re-roll.
Redo the roll.
Nah.
That gets me to 15.
Minus
Okay.
19.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
I heard 30 first. I was like,
Oh, I
Dirty
can re-roll
20.
if you want.
no.
I can get
Let me get everyone
better.
else's rolls first.
1 second.
You're okay.
Stealth, wasn't it?
Yes.
Sorry, Mum.
I fear I am useless.
26.
Damn.
1 second. I'm going to put guidance on myself. I don't have password.
As Hugle.
Do I?
Oh, no, you do. Don't worry.
No, I'm also
give yourself.
have druid. I just don't think I have it at the
10.
moment.
Okay. And do you still want to fly?
That was the plan. I wanted to
No, I
get
don't
a.
have it right now.
The point was not necessarily to hide, but to be up and get a better perspective.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying before. I'm trying to figure out if there would be a better perspective in the woodlands up in the air. I'm trying to determine where you can get some sort of satisfaction from doing what you're doing. I'll say, tell you what. How am I gonna? It's got to be hard because you're in the fucking trees, flying. I'm trying to. What?
Didn't we just move into a?
Oh yeah, I guess a ravine. The tree will still be over the side. Fuck it, just make your perception check anyway. Because I'm about to hurl this fucking phone into space. It just doesn't want to cooperate with the speaker today.
Maybe it's the speaker that's not cooperating.
I'll blame this because I want to blame someone else's property.
It's probably
I will.
That's what I thought.
I'm not above threatening an inanimate object.
Okay.
Feel the power.
When you go up, so everyone, so you don't stealth. And I also find it kind of fitting that you don't stealth because instead of going to hide, you just go and just float up, like your clothes kind of billowing a little bit as you float up. Everyone else just disappears from sight. What did you roll? You got 15?
21.
Oh yeah, hot dog. So everyone just disappears from sight. You're like, huh, I'm all alone. Floating with your loot through there.
At least if they're my brother's murderers, I'm away.
As you go,
I'm all alone. There's no one.
what was your perception again? 15. I'm gonna say,
So many opportunities here.
see, it just does it. I just get kicked off that speaker at random. I don't know what's
That
happening.
speaker's kind of.
Fuck it. We're just gonna go without. We're literally towards the end anyway. I'm gonna say because you may your stealth failed, so obviously you can't be hidden. Everyone can just see you in the air. But you roll perception first, so you'll be the first one to catch it. As you fly a little bit overhead, you see a tree, like a piece of like a log, like a tree that's collapsed seemingly, and that's where the scream is coming from. You see this, help! Like someone's yelling, but you can't see them. It seems they're pinned under the log. at this point in time, but that's what you get coming up the street. Everyone else, eventually, you will close in and you'll also just see the log. But obviously for you, it's a little bit harder because you guys are in the tree line, or rather against the walls of this ravine thing, trying to like get some fucking stealth against you.
Can I do a perception check to hear what the voice sounds like?
Yeah, if you want.
Oh,
No, I took
delightful.
20 to a 28.
For a 28, it's definitely humanoid. It doesn't seem like something's mimicking. There's a lot of nuance to how the vowels sound. It definitely is a common speaking creature by nature.
Male or females, like, or masculine or feminine voice, sorry.
Masculine to a fault, yeah.
Accent?
No, not really.
To an aerial.
Sorry?
It's okay. I understand what you mean. It's okay.
Okay, thank God. You know, I was like, I think I'm using the right words. But, yes. Did you have something as well? Did someone else have something? I feel like someone was going to do something.
I did.
Yes.
But everyone else has now approached and can see the same thing I'm seeing from where I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are there any tattoos on this thing?
You can't see under the log. You wouldn't know.
I don't trust it.
Yeah, does it sound like legitimate calls for help? The inside?
Make an insight check.
I start blasting the log.
I did tell you all that I heard other footsteps running around.
Oh, there you go.
24.
Yeah, boy.
I'm going to cover these guys as they investigate. I'm going to stand like a bit because I'm invisible,
Yeah.
and I'm just going to sweep the area visually, just make sure that these guys aren't getting flanked from behind as they investigate.
Okay, we'll come back to that one.
I'll just stay up on lookout.
You're just going to stay up top. Well, I guess the one plus side is no one can possibly get the jump on you up there because you're looking straight down in the air. Fucking, unless they can throw rocks real good, maybe. Or they got a bow and arrow, I don't fucking know.
Or cast spells.
Or cast spells, yeah.
Those damn rock
Or have a
monsters
gun.
again.
Your insight.
Literally.
It seems a bit put on. They're exaggerating.
I would like to keep a spell on the back burner if possible.
You're readying a spell. Okay.
I would say, because I'm always, like when I say this last day with Petunia, I just whisper. Doesn't sound right.
I don't trust that.
I'd have my rod out.
You slip into it.
Hugle is invisible, so no one can tell.
That's not what I meant.
Glow stick penis, now we get the rod.
Am I run out?
Now points the other way.
I have my stick of alertness.
There we go.
How do you wake up and you
and
window
I'm
just
I'm
dropped?
just waiting for something untoward to happen, and then I'm sort of readying an action with it. essentially.
Okay. And you're doing a big sweep, correct? Like
Yeah.
you're just like big gun out, big gauge to do a sweep
Yeah.
horizon. Roll perception for me.
Battle music starts
go.
from the sky.
I can math, that's an 18.
18. Okay. Yeah.
No matter what I do, Can you just
one of the
fucking have a
Power
connection?
bank's
thing?
underneath's been undone because this died earlier. It's on the backup battery now, so I reckon that's dropping in and out of power. Oh, well, don't worry about it now.
Okay.
I reckon that's why the music's cutting out though.
Has that got enough power for
Yeah.
another 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Here's how I'm gonna go. Fuck me, I have to use the things I didn't want to
Just be a
use.
random point in the middle of this episode where these guys go black for a while.
In the middle, or like towards the end of this episode, do you reckon? Or does it black
came
and then come back?
half an hour ago. 'Cause
Okay.
I noticed it went off. I don't know how long it was off for.
We're
Not
gonna
too
go.
long because I keep checking it. So.
Yeah, so you just went again. Fucking hunk of shit.
Can you reach it to unplug it and see if that's the cord?
That's okay, don't worry about it. We'll
It won't
we'll-
run.
Charged
Yeah.
very well. So I reckon if
Yeah.
it's trying, it's just dying after a bit.
Yeah.
Keep it
Alright.
because it's old and it's been banged around.
What was your perception check? Sorry, my love.
18.
Beautiful.
I've got one I can bring. I've got a JBL that I never
got, like,
use it.
Oh, I just
bought a new
speaker.
Oh, unlucky, buddy.
Actually, yeah, that makes sense. You always have tech like stuff up to the nines. That was silly of me.
You're perusing, and you see where, or rather, you think you're aware of where your companions just have spread out based on the formation you took as you watched everyone go invisible.
Yeah.
That's happening. You see Journey up in the air. You hear the screaming of someone going, how under the log, obviously drawing somewhat of attention. You start hearing, again, because going from the Deadlands where it was silent to going to now where there's lots of sympathetic noise, it's throwing you off a bit of loop. But there's obviously like sympathetic, like where sticks crack from the higher canopies of the trees because there's birds and shit. But you begin to hear the unmistakable sound of heavy footsteps. And they're like circling around you. And you're like, fuck, something's coming. And you want to get it off now?
I was going to say, will my perception check of 28 with a natural 20 still be running?
Well, yeah, I definitely think you'd hear it. You just hear the heavy footsteps as well, I think.
Okay, no worries.
As you guys, how far away from the log are you guys?
No, I'm keeping 35 feet distance.
I probably would have been further away from that trying to do the sweep to...
I would actually think that, doing a sweep, you'd probably be up on the ridge. I think you would have taken the time to climb it because that's going to give you way better overwatch.
Yeah.
So I'd say like maybe 40, 50 feet from the log up on the ridge to give you like a big fucking spread if you want that.
I will yell out. I will just yell out, footsteps, as I hear them.
As soon as I hear that, I'm throwing my rod into the ground.
Nice.
My rod of alertness into the ground. And that's going to cast Protective Aura. So, so it's got a bright light for 60 feet, and then an additional 60 feet of dim light. Everyone inside the 120-foot radius has a +1 to their AC.
And saving throws?
So that would be...
And a +1 to saving throws. And can sense the location of any invisible hostile creature that is also in the bright light.
Wonderful.
And that lasts for 10 minutes.
Make a note of that because by the time this combat rolls around, it'll be the next episode. You hear the footsteps and you shouting out, being invisible, has alerted whatever else is around you. That heavy running. You watch like a fucking blur of just black leather, this huge humanoid shape with a Death Dealer mask on and a hat. Boom! Hits this fucking boulder. The boulder rolls into the ravine, blocking off the path backwards, barely missing the party but entrapping you guys in as from over the log, a fairy with like these weird moth, butterfly kind of hybrid wings and goes, well, you fucked up now! And we'll come back next episode as you guys have sprung the ambush that was meant to be sprung on you. Well done.
Oh my god!
It'd take a lot to fucking get the jump on.
Yeah.
Hey, once I plant my rod, it's over for y'all.
Let me just jam my rod in the ground real quick.
Okay, so you.
How good. Well played, everyone. This has been
Thank you for the awesome session.
No, thank you for playing. We hope you guys like it. We're getting some Feywild stuff. We're getting some callbacks to some previously seen characters. It's all happening. We hope you guys enjoy. If you are, jump into Discord. Come have a chat, have a yarn. Skye and her friend Bethel started streaming games in there. And everyone's kind of jumping in, having fun. It's been great.
fun watching you guys play for a little bit.
You're just there.
You just there to observe it. It brings you great joy. But again, also, Dean's wonderful to have you playing a Blood Hunter.
Yes,
welcome. Look at you go. Look at you go, son. I can't wait. It's going to be cool. We had some Feywild shit, cool monsters, cool enemies. So
I need to help with the reliquary.
we'll see you guys in the next episode. Deuces.
Peace.
Bye!
A story from Tomes and Tales RPG.